And welcome, racing fans, to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here for the 2026 NASCAR Cup Series race at Watkins Glen International Speedway, or Raceway, I should say, as we're going road course racing here tonight for the NASCAR Cup Series. All right, hope everybody's doing well. We're here starting the live stream a little early, making sure everything's running good, running well, and hope you guys are having a wonderful race Sunday here, guys. We'll get right into our pre-show once we do a little bit of a checking up here to make sure everything is running properly with us here today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out here on the channel, and so far everything looks pretty good. So nice to see that after dealing with some internet issues on Friday, but we're here today getting ready, guys, to get our pre-show started. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us here today, and we'll get right into it, guys, into qualifying here and who we can look at as far as being contenders and also long shots here on this NASCAR Cup Series preview show here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. God bless you guys. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on this Mother's Day. I want to give a big shout out to my mom, Michelle Reynolds. Thank you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, and thank you for being a great mom. I love you, and I hope you're having a great racing Sunday as well, and I hope she gets a chance to see this on my YouTube channel. And guys, don't forget to give a shout out to your grandmothers, your mothers, and everybody in your family who is a mom here on this Mother's Day here in 2026. Hope everybody's having a great day thus far. All right, so far, so good. What's up, Landon? Me and Mrs. are stoned to the bone, cooking up some barbecue chicken. There you go, Landon. That's what I'm talking about, man. All right, so let's start getting things going here, guys, as we get right into it for qualifying here at Watkins Glen. Now, all right, guys, the one thing that will be different here about this live stream is that we won't be able to have the race tracker for you guys, although we will try to put it full screen if we can throughout the live stream here. So we'll see how it goes. Right now, we started a little bit early to hopefully see if the live stream will hold as far as streaming data and everything goes, guys, with the internet. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us here on the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right, let's get right into it, guys, here as we're going over qualifying here on this one. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. All right, so we see SVG qualified first here. What are we doing here? Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can check something out. Give us the numbers. Alright, I guess we'll just do it like this. Alright, guys, there we go. Sorry about that. Wanted to get things a little bit better set up for everybody to see. There we go. That looks a lot better. Alright, guys, hope you guys are having a great NASCAR race Sunday. All right, so let's get right into it, guys. So SVG qualifies in the pole position here in the number 97 Chevrolet. Michael McDowell will also start on the front row here at Watkins Glen International in the number 71 Chevrolet. On row number 2, we'll see Austin Cindric qualifying third in the number 2 Ford Mustang for Team Penske. And Ross Chastain, another Trackhouse driver, qualifies on row number 2 in the 4th place position in the number 1 Chevrolet. And Connor Zilisch, who's looking for his first career NASCAR Cup Series win here on the young season here in the 2026 NASCAR Cup Series, he qualifies on row number 3 in 5th position in the number 88 Chevrolet. I think he could be a serious contender here, guys. Of course, you know Shane Van Gisbergen is going to be a guy that could be pretty much the fan favorite here, I think, especially with how much he's dominated the road courses here in the NASCAR Cup Series as of late. But a lot of these guys up front are also road course experts as well. Michael McDowell is a guy you can look out for. Ross Chastain, he's had a fast car all weekend, so he could also contend in that number 1 Chevrolet. The Trackhouse Racing Chevrolets look very good here at Watkins Glen as we get ready for this matchup here, guys. All right, so everything's still running good. Yes, let's go. All right, so we see here Joey Logano qualifies 6th in the number 22 Ford Mustang for Team Penske there on row number 3. Ryan Blaney, his teammate, qualifies on row number 4 in the 7th place position in his number 12 Ford Mustang for Team Penske. We see both Trackhouse and Team Penske look very good as we see all 3 of their cars have qualified inside the top 7 here. So look out not only for the Ford Mustangs of Team Penske, but also for those Chevrolets for Trackhouse Racing to be a serious contender here at Watkins Glen for this road course, guys. Love road course racing. I think you'll like the action we've got here today, guys. So Christopher Bell qualifies 8th in the number 20 Toyota there for Joe Gibbs Racing, and his teammate Chase Briscoe qualifies alongside of him. As we see there interviewing Joey Logano, he won the Watkins Glen back in 2015. And Chase Briscoe in the number 19 Toyota qualifies right next to his teammate Christopher Bell. And Christopher Bell's looking for a bounce back after a couple of bad weeks that was not working out so well for the driver for the Toyota Camry there for Joe Gibbs Racing. So he's looking for a bounce back. Chase Briscoe is looking to be more consistent, but he's a guy that could be a contender here in Watkins Glen as well. As we see here, qualifying 10th to round out the top 10, it's Ty Gibbs in the number 54 Toyota here for Joe Gibbs Racing. Looks like the Joe Gibbs Toyotas are also looking pretty fast, with 3 of those qualifying inside the top 10 here. So we see here qualifying 11th is Carson Hocevar in the number 77 Chevrolet. AJ Allmendinger qualifies 12th in the number 16 Chevrolet. William Byron qualifies 13th in the number 24 Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports, making his 300th career start. So congratulations to William Byron on that. He gets a top 15 qualifying position here at Watkins Glen. He could be a serious contender here going forward, guys. Hopefully we'll see a good race here from these Chevrolets. Chris Buescher qualifies 14th in the number 17 Ford Mustang for RFK. We see Tyler Reddick rounds out the top 15 here as the number 45 Toyota qualifies in 15th for 2311 Racing. Daniel Suarez qualifies 16th in the number 7 Chevrolet. John Hunter Nemechek qualifies 17th in the number 42 Toyota there for Legacy Motor Club. Also, Bubba Wallace qualifies 18th in the number 23 Toyota Camry there for 2311 Racing. Cole Custard qualifies 19th in the number 41 Chevrolet. And Denny Hamlin rounds out the top 20 here, qualifying 20th in the number 11 Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. So not too bad of a starting day here for Joe Gibbs Racing with their 3 Toyotas qualifying inside the top 20. Hamlin's going to look to have to get a lot of passes to get up towards the front to have a good finish here today, but I think he's got the car to do it. As we see Kyle Busch qualifies 21st in the number 8 Chevrolet and for RCR. And guys, Kyle's really looking for a bounce back here. Hopefully he'll have a car that can get up there and finish hopefully inside the top 10. Todd Gilliland qualifies 22nd in the number 34 Ford Mustang. Kyle Larson qualifies 23rd in the number 5 Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. Eric Jones qualifies 24th in the number 43 Toyota there for Legacy Motor Club. Austin Dillon qualifies 25th in the number 3 Chevrolet for RCR. Brad Keselowski qualifies 26th in the number 6 Ford Mustang. And Chase Elliott qualifies 27th in the number 9 Chevrolet here as well. Alex Bowman qualifies 28th in the number 48 Chevrolet here, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. qualifies 29th here in the number 47 Chevrolet. Ryan Preece rounds out the top 30 as he qualifies 30th in the number 60 Ford Mustang there for RFK Racing. Oh man, Heather Gibbs, Ty's mother there with the invocation. That's very, very nice. Ty Dillon in the number 10 Chevrolet qualifies 31st. Wiley Herbst, a part of the 2311 Racing Team, qualifies 32nd in the number 35 Toyota. Zane Smith qualifies 33rd in the number 38 Ford Mustang there. Josh Berry qualifies 34th in the number 21 Ford Mustang. Noah Grayson qualifies 35th in the number 4 Ford Mustang. And Cody Ware in the number 51 looks like he qualified 36th. And Josh Bolitsky in the number 66 Ford Mustang qualifies 37th. And there is your starting order there, guys, your running grid here for this one. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with us here on Tim Reynolds Show. Looks like Catherine Legg in a Chevrolet also in the number 38th position here as we get ready for the start of the race. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us on Tim Reynolds Show. Looks like the stream's going pretty good here for the most part. So thank you guys for hanging out with us here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So nice to see this is working good. Now we just got to get it shared across the platforms and keep it going. All right, guys. We're getting ready for the start of the race here. If you have any racing questions or shout outs, you guys can hit me up here in the live chat with those. Don't forget, guys, please like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right, so we'll get into our preview here, guys. Just want to make sure we get everything shared up on the socials. Since we're running good, everything seems to be running excellent. I'm glad to see this, man. This is awesome. Actually, just do it from here. Lightning McQueen, number 97. Yeah, you might as well call him Lightning McQueen, right? All right, guys, just waiting for those famous words in all of motorsports. The bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land and of the free, and the home of the brave. Woo! Let's go, baby! That's how we do it, that's how we do it. All right, guys, just waiting to get things started here. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. All right. There we go, there we go, there we go. All right, looks like everything's still running good here, guys. So this is awesome. streaming software working good for us today. I know people waiting for that race to get started here, so we are too. Appreciate you guys hanging out here with us. All right. So it looks like everything's going good for us right now. Now, if you guys have any contenders or dark horses here you think could win this race, let me know here in the chat. Love to hear from you guys. Yo, Ghost, how we doing with the $2 super chat? Hanging out with us here. Appreciate you, dog. For Graybeard and Mama's earplugs when you sang. Ha ha! You are terrible, brother. Terrible.
There, but today we have a lot of tire fall off, and that means that that opens things up for a lot of strategy from the other teams to kind of put a damper into it. And we saw it yesterday. You got hung up on pit road and knocked the right front fender off.
And that's right, Kevin, and Mike, you are right. I think SVG probably is the fastest car without a doubt, and the car to beat. But how can they beat him? They can work on strategy, and also remember, we've heard time and time again from SVG, mind you, this weekend that grip is an issue. Rear grip is an issue, and the long runs, right? Tire fall off has become an issue for him and everybody else. That puts...
Woo! And yesterday, guys, we seen the 00 get into the grass, and that caused that car to go airborne. So you could see the grassy areas play a big part into this matchup here at Watkins Glen.
It might come out of those two cars.
And I think that when I listened to Tyler Reddick, he was fairly confident in his car when he talked in a pre-race. So when you hear the confidence out of those guys, it definitely gives you some hope that there's more to it than what we just saw from the sheets yesterday.
Christopher Bell is one of those who needs a big turnaround. Someone started a GoFundMe to buy him a break.
He needs one. He's had plenty of speed to win these races, and he just had terrible luck.
Well, who will be the stars today? Will they all be chasing SVG, or will a new star emerge? And how about a first-time winner? We'll see here at Watkins Glen as we go trackside.
Oh, yeah.
Watkins Glen, here to give the command of fire engines with the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome President of Strike 10 Entertainment, John Harbuck.
Drivers, start your engines! And ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from the 2026 NASCAR Cup Series Road Course Race here at Watkins Glen International. Let's go!
Peaceful drive through the country or 245 miles of mayhem. Stay tuned.
What should I eat? Will this food spike my sugar levels? How much have I walked today?
All right. Gonna get right to it. Perfect. All right. So already went through, guys. What's going on, Robert, in the chat? Popping the top. Let's rock. beer is ice, and it's time to watch some Slice. Heck yeah, Ghost, honor one of our members here on Tim Reynolds Show. What's up, Robert? How we doing, man? We need that announcer form from the 80s and 90s to scream. And let's go. I got this one for Robert, baby. All right, and we've already heard the most famous words in motorsports here for the 2026 NASCAR Cup Series race at Watkins Glen International as we get ready to go road course racing, baby. Drivers, start your engines! And let's get ready to rumble! Yeah! Come on! How about that? Here we go. Joey Potter, what's up, man? Hey, Tim, how are you doing? We doing great. We're doing great today here, guys. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Don't forget to call your moms and your grandmothers, guys, and tell them Happy Mother's Day. And, hey, Happy Mother's Day from Tim Reynolds Show to your guys' moms and grandmas and everybody else that you got a mom in your lives, whether it's your cousins, your sisters, whoever it may be, guys. Just make sure you give those special ladies in your life a big hug, kiss, and some gratitude, man, and some blessings. So, hope you guys are doing good. Mark Martin for the win, says Jeffrey. I wish, man. Mark Martin was so fun to watch back when he was racing in the Cup Series. Let's go. Landon that smoke. Ain't no joke, says Ghost. Heck yeah, dude. Hey, that's Timo's grandfather. Let's go, bro. Hell yeah, Jeff. Got to meet him. Hell yeah. One of a personal person. Oh, way to go, Ghost. I didn't know that. You got to meet Mark Martin? That's pretty awesome, dude. Dylan, what's up, man? Dylan O'Brien in the chat says, what's up, Tim? Dylan in the house, back from last night. It was good. Hey, Dylan, great live stream last night. And oh my goodness, how about our member here on Tim Reynolds Show with the $2 super chat coming in strong here already to start the live stream. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. And we're moments away, guys, from dropping the green flag as we get ready. We're going to go ahead and go through some of my dark horses or picks here in this race, and also some serious contenders. But we already went through the starting grid, and guys, I gotta tell you, it's gonna be hard to beat SVG, who qualified on the pole here in this one. Happy Mother's Day, says Ty the Sports Guy, to all our friends. Thank you. And guys, added tire packs in turn 1 and 5 here for this race here as they try to deter the drivers from going around on this 2.4 mile road course here. So as we go to the start finish here, the front stretch, 2,200 feet. And you see a passing opportunity here in turn number 1, but it will be a sharp turn now. And then 105 foot drop going downhill into turns 2 and 3. They call the Nesses, the narrow, hard to pass turns in turn 3 and 4. And then we go wide open down a 1,920 foot backstretch here at Watkins Glen. And this is where you get into the bus stop. It's a passing opportunity for those drivers who can't carry speed through that bus stop. And as you get into the turn 5 carousel here, that is where you're going to have a lot of handling issues with these cars. And then you got the boot pie pass, which is 2,040 feet, going down another long straightaway into turn number 6, carrying a lot of speed, and then another passing opportunity in turn 6 and 7. 7 is a hard right turn that goes right back down to the start-finish line front stretch here. So a 7-turn road course type race here in this one, guys.
Now changes at the bus stop. At the top of the screen, the curbing there has been removed. So the limit there, well, it's the guardrail. And then at the exit of the bus stop chicane leading down to the carousel, if the drivers hop over those curbs a bit too much as they did yesterday, some of that dirt used to be grass, going to end up out on the racetrack.
Yeesh.
Mud today.
That's right, guys. The grass and dirt is more like mud. That's not going to be where anyone wants to get caught driving here today. All right, so thank you, everybody. We're getting ready for the start of this race. Don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's go. Joe Potter says, hey to all my friends. Cooking mom's some stuff on the grill. Way to go, Dylan. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. And yes, guys, they ended up making the race tracker a little bit smaller for us. This is going to frickin' rock. Awesome, 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 awesome. Yes, as the cars get ready here, guys, there you've got your race tracker here. As you see, 7 turns, so front stretch here, turn number 1 and 2, and then down the back stretch here into turn 4 and 5. All right, I think it actually may go over this way. We'll see. Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all. All right, we're getting ready here for the start of this race.
And in the 4th row, a Ford and a Toyota for Ryan Blaney.
Ghost, I hit up All Night Plasma Donation Center. Oh, there you go, Robert. That's awesome, man.
Last time Ryan Blaney finished in the top 5 on a road course, but they've had competitive cars, they've had fast cars, to the point where they won the pole here at Watkins Glen last year and finished 6th in the race. So they brought a similar setup with some tweaks.
Asher, what's going on, man? And Ty says, I got a personal autograph from Martin Truex Jr. at Bristol in 2017 night race. Honestly, it was a fun experience. Way to go, bro. Thanks for sharing that with us, Ty. Robert, that was a vampire brothel? Oh, no, Ghost. Already getting into it with Robert.
Tough month for Christopher Bell and all of his fans. He's finished 17th or worse the last 4 straight races. Talk to his crew chief, Adam.
I used to go to Winston and pick up in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and shook hands with all the drivers. Oh, wow, awesome, Jeffrey. Thanks for sharing that with us, man. Asher says, let's go. Ty says, I do miss Martin Truex Jr. Absolutely, me too there, man. Oh, yeah, my race winner's SVG. Dark horse could be Chase Elliott or maybe Connor Zilic. Heck yeah, there you go, Ty. And let's get into it, guys. Here for me, as far as we're looking at my contenders here, SVG has got to be the guy to beat here at this race. Already qualifying on the pole, and he's won here multiple times. But my dark horse has got to be Connor Zilic. He qualified inside the top 5. He won yesterday's race in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, so I think he's going to be looking for his first career win, and he could get that here today. A couple other guys that could be serious contenders as well. Watch out for Ross Chastain. He usually does pretty well on these road courses when given a fast car. Also, do not count out AJ Allmendinger. Allmendinger has been a guy who could be a serious contender as well here in this one. But also, Chris Buescher has won here before as well in the number 17 Ford Mustang for RFK. So he could be a serious contender as well. As we see here, number 17 qualified 14th. There, the number 17 Ford. So he could be a serious contender. AJ Allmendinger as well. Could be another dark horse in the number 16 Chevrolet. Christopher Bell's a pretty good road course driver as well. But for me, guys, I think it comes down to SVG and Connor Zilic. You know, I am looking at my boy, possible Chase Elliott. But Elliott qualified 27th, so I don't know if he's going to have the car to be able to be a contender here in this one. So for me, guys, I think your contenders are going to be SVG, Ross Chastain, also some other guys like Christopher Bell, and then my dark horses are going to be like guys like Connor Zilic and also Chris Buescher.
Race car in the second of 4 road course races in 2026. Drivers shift at a lot of different tracks, but shifting at a road course like Watkins Glen is critical, and it can vary on how a driver goes through the gearbox. Let's go to our Toyota Camry cutaway car and see how the sequential shifter actually works. Now, like it's been for years.
All right, guys, they're going over the shifter.
To the driver's right. This is a 5-speed gearbox. Now, to downshift, he just keeps pushing the shift lever forward. To upshift, he just keeps pulling the shifter back. Now, let's take a look at a section of this Watkins Glen track, what gear the driver will actually be in. This is off turn 5, off the carousel, on the straightaway 4th gear. Into turn 6, a left-hander, downshift the 3rd gear. He stays in 3rd through the short chute, into the final turn, turn 7, a right-hander, all the way down to 2nd gear. Now this long front straightaway, 2nd gear, 3rd gear, 4th gear, right about the start-finish line. Guys, these drivers will be shifted roughly a dozen times per lap without using the clutch, unless you're Shane Van Gisbergen. That's exactly.
Wow, guys, so they're going to be shifting so much here, about 12 times per lap. They're going to be shifting here on this one. Wow. All right, guys, let's get ready to crack open a cold one here on Tim Reynolds Show. This is for you guys. Appreciate everybody hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's go. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Cheers, y'all. All right, starting out with a soda pop, and then we'll end up going to crack open a cold beer here shortly. Man, just happy everything's running smoothly here for us, guys. This is absolutely awesome. All right, guys, man, chat's popping off today, man. And we got a 60-degree day, the coldest race we've ever had here at Watkins Glen. A northwest wind of 10 to 19 miles an hour and a sunny forecast for a great race today here, guys. Holden Toyotas do something today, says Dylan. Okay. And we see here, guys, the length is 100 laps, 245 miles. Stage number 1 will be 20 laps. Stage number 2 will be 30 laps. And the final stage will be 50 laps here with pit road speed being 40 miles an hour. And your fuel window is 34 to 36 laps. So a small fuel window here for these drivers as far as where they're going to run out at. So they should be able to get through the first stage running without having to pit. Although cautions do come in bunches here at Watkins Glen. So we'll see what happens here, guys. All right. Ghost, my lack of plasma, I'm going to be beer multiplied. It's 3 for 1 day. Buzz incoming, says Robert. Oh, my gosh, dude. Let's go, guys. Chat's already popping off, man. Dylan says, let's smoke some gummies today. Agree, Asher? And then, damn, never thought that, Robert, you got a drinking hybrid body now. Look at that, Ghost, coming in smart. And Dylan, I have to clean out my pipe from last time. I'm rooting for Chris Buescher, says Asher. Dylan making a video. And yes, Asher, that's my dark horse. Robert, my dark mule pack. How we smoke break for the race. Roll them and smoke them. Let's go, Dylan. I miss Martin Truex Jr. Jeffrey, I do too, man. All right, fun fact. I got to NASCAR in 2017, Watkins Glen. When he was at Martin Truex Jr. was in the 78. Awesome, man. That's pretty dope. All right, guys, we're getting ready as the pace car goes off the track here.
Short shoot leading to the final corner. There's the start of the restart zone. Shane Van Gisbergen is on it. The green flag is waving. They come off the final.
And ladies and gentlemen, boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys! As we see the number 97 shoots out into the lead here. And we've got a hard braking zone coming here in turn number 1. A sharp right turn, and we're seeing the drivers already battle for positions here. And Michael McDowell holds on to second place, right behind SVG. The Chevrolet's out in front, inside the top 5. Woo! And we got a lot of action here going through turns number 2 and 3.
175 miles an hour at the end of this back straight before you die.
SVG has the lead here. The 97 going through the bus stop here on lap number 1. Michael McDowell, the number 71 Chevrolet, right behind him. And in the Ford Mustang, Austin Cindric holds on to that third place spot in the number 2 Ford Mustang.
You can run on the outside in this carousel, but man, it is tough to go through that bus stop side by side.
So already some good battles throughout this matchup. SVG holding on to the lead here. Joey Logano making a couple moves as well. And here comes Ty Gibbs as he battles inside the top 10 as well. AJ Allmendinger is a serious contender as well, as we see Kyle Busch and Danny Hamlin, Daniel Suarez, Brad Keselowski, and Bubba Wallace are your long shots here as far as the odds at this race. All right, so 1 lap completed. We're still green flag racing here, guys. So SVG holding on to the lead in the number 97 Chevrolet. Michael McDowell in second. Austin Cindric third. So Gibbs gets around Briscoe here for the number 9 spot. And Christopher Bell gets ahead of Ryan Blaney for the number 7 spot. Joey Logano's already up to 6th. And Connor Zilic holding on to 5th place in the number 88 Chevrolet.
They need to capitalize on either winning this race or really good days in the top 5, and they qualified well and put themselves up front. Guy who didn't, right here, Kyle Busch. You know, he's made his way up a little bit, 21st in the pack right now.
So we see here Watkins Glen active teams. Hendrick has 11 wins here, the most of any other team. Joe Gibbs Racing with 7 here at Watkins Glen. So we'll see if the Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolets are serious contenders as Hocevar goes to the inside of AJ Allmendinger. The number 77 pushes to 16. There's contact! And heading into a right turn, going down to the front stretch in turn number 7. AJ Allmendinger trying to hold on to that top 12 spot. And Hocevar not afraid to get into the corner panel of the number 16 Chevrolet as the 77 Chevrolet looks to get around and race up inside the top 10. Uh-oh, and here's Ross Chastain on the inside of Austin Cindric. We got a battle side by side with the number 1 and number 2. The Ford Mustang, almost pushes Ross Chastain into the wall, and now Chastain carries that momentum, and he'll have the inside track here on Austin Cindric as they have to shift down coming into the bus stop. A great run there. Ross Chastain gets around Austin Cindric for third place. And there's Connor Zilic using the front bumper into the passenger side door of the number 2 Ford Mustang. And that 88 Chevrolet made some room. And there goes Logano as Austin Cindric has now dropped 3 spots all the way to 6th. And a great run there by Connor Zilic, not afraid to use that front bumper to get around the number 2. He's now in 4th place. Joey Logano has worked his way up to top 5 here in the number 22 Ford Mustang for Team Penske. So a great race here thus far. Clean racing for the most part. No cautions yet. And there is Austin Cindric struggling with that car here early on.
Gets himself to back the brake zone up, keeps the roll speed high, and then rolls all the way around the corner. Traditional oval track racers like myself and Clint, we want to get to the middle of the corner and put the gas down.
Question, I always see you wearing the number 88. Yeah, is that Dale Jr.? Yeah, that was my favorite driver growing up. Yep, Dale Earnhardt Jr., man. I'll rep this hat every time, man. Seriously. I got to get me a number 8 one, too, back when he was in the Budweiser car. Heck yeah, guys. We'll try to get to this chat as soon as we can, but I want to keep up with the action here, guys. So if you have any comments or anything you guys want to stand out here on Tim Reynolds Show, try to do that with those super chats. As a matter of fact, we're going to do a little super chat goal here on the live stream.
I want to give Miguel some praise here. Obviously, his Spire cars have been fast this year. He probably is to the backside of that with Hocevar Howardman win already, but this is his opportunity to shine. Very good road racer, and he proved that this weekend. Great qualifying effort, has a good day going on. Wouldn't surprise me a bit if you see the 71 in victory lane.
Yeah, and he's got a fresh set of
all right, there we go, guys. Jeffrey, to answer your question, that's Ross Chastain. Let's do some drinking and smoke, Ghost. Heck yeah. Damn, you fast with the hybrid buzz, Robert, says our boy.
I didn't want anything to be different with how my feet.
Keith, what's up, man? Thanks for the gold jewels, brother.
Really unique with the way that foot pad.
All right, so we see Michael McDowell still staying within distance of SVG, but both the 97 Chevrolet and the 71 Chevrolet have really separated themselves here early on in this race. Ross Chastain is 3rd, but he's almost 4 seconds back of those 2 starting on the front row.
Accelerator pedal, and it slides on the pedal so that.
All right, guys, looks like the stream's running great. This is awesome, guys. Ross Chastain is the best celebration ever, right? Throwing a watermelon on the ground. That's absolutely badass.
It just has a weird flow to the.
All right, guys, so SVG with the lead. Michael McDowell keeping it close, though. He's only about a couple of car lengths away from SVG as they come down the front stretch here. And we will reach our first commercial break here on this one from this road course race at Watkins Glen in New York for the NASCAR Cup Series. All right. So we will stay side by side here on this commercial break, guys, so we'll try to keep up with the action. We're on lap number 6 with 95 laps to go here at this road course race at Watkins Glen International. All right. 1 time, 2 shots, 3 shots, floor. Heck yeah, Keith, what's up, brother? Ghost, Elmer's paste has less calories. I could eat at least 4. Dang, Robert, you gotta be careful, bro. And damn, you got a copy or 2? What glue you paste with? I'm preferred Elmer's. Oh my god, Ghost. You guys are hilarious, man. Dylan says, let's do some drinking and smoking, Ghost. Heck yeah. Jeffrey, to answer your questions, Ross Chastain says Ty. Heck yeah, guys. Appreciate y'all, man. Chat's popping off here. Asher rooting for Chris Buescher. Heck yeah. All right, I think we're pretty much caught up there. Have ate my fill of that with the shots. Yeah, I bet. Or you're talking about the Elmer's glue, Ghost. That's awesome. All right, guys, please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you got any shout outs, any racing questions, guys, or any questions at all, or anything you'd like to shout out here on the channel, make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats. We got a goal of 10 super chats here today. I think we can make it happen, guys. Let's see how we can do it. Hopefully, we're going to get that subscriber count going up as well. And if you guys are interested in signing up for channel memberships, you guys can sign up for those as well. So appreciate you guys showing some love here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right. So we're going into the bus stop here. A lot of these drivers really starting to trying to find their balance in their cars right now. The top 10 hasn't moved around much, but hey, how about this, guys? Connor Zilic has made his way around the number 1 Chevrolet of Ross Chastain, as that number 88 Chevrolet has now made its way up to 3rd, and now we're going to see if Connor Zilic can get up there with Michael McDowell in the 71 Chevrolet and the 97 Chevrolet of Shane Van Gisbergen to see if they can help contend with those drivers who right now are ahead of the pack by quite a bit here at Watkins Glen International. Mama cooking some steaks on the grill. Ooh, that sounds good. Come on. Well, we got some action near the back of the pack here as we're seeing a side-by-side race here with the number 45 of Tyler Reddick and that Toyota going to battle here with the number 7 Chevrolet of Daniel Suarez. And Suarez able to hold on to that spot there, I believe, inside the top 15. All right. So coming back to the action.
On FS1, you're watching our aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear. Tried, tested, proven legendary.
Ty, way to go, man. Just want to give a shout out. If you have a mom, give her the best day of her life and make sure you tell her you love her, guys. Happy Mother's Day from Tim Reynolds Show to your guys' family and your moms out there, guys. All right, so SVG with the fastest lap. Michael McDowell right behind him. Connor Zilic right behind him. Ross Chastain and Joey Logano. All of those drivers are in the top 5.
Jamie?
And Mike Shane Van Gisbergen continues to be the fastest car on the track lap after lap, but it didn't necessarily start out that way in practice yesterday. He wasn't happy with it. There was something with the tire that was throwing him off. Felt like he was on top of the track, and I talked to his crew chief, Stephen Doran. He said he softened them up for today, and they felt like they had a good handle on it. Didn't have to make any other adjustments, though. And Kevin was talking a little bit ago about what he does differently and how he drives differently than his competitors. He goes deeper in the corner, but his crew chief told me it's that brake modulation, how he uses the brakes and how he uses the clutch to really keep those rear tires happy and intact, and he doesn't burn them up as quick as others, Josh.
The guys in the booth talked about how important of a race this is for Trackhouse. It's been a really good track for Ross Chastain as of late. 2 straight top 10s here. I thought it was interesting on the pre-race show.
That's right, guys. Trackhouse Racing inside the top 5 with all 3 of their vehicles here today. In road course career, Ross Chastain's got 1 win, 14 top 10s, in 36 races, and that number 1 Chevrolet. Or I should say, in his Racing Cup Series career.
Well, Josh, as we talk about a number of drivers in this field trying to figure out what Shane Van Gisbergen is doing and how he does it differently, Joey Logano is one that's taken it to a whole nother level. Coming into this weekend, he had figured out how to heel toe, committed to heel towing, meaning that he was using his right foot on the gas and brake, much like SVG does. Started the weekend in practice doing that, but decided to have...
So Joey Logano, 16 career races here at Watkins Glen with 1 career win and 7 top 10 finishes. That number 22 Ford Mustang looks very fast as he's already raced his way into the top 5 right now. And that number 22 Ford looks very, very fast. Right behind him is Austin Cindric. Now, Austin Cindric started 3rd, but has fallen back to 6th with a bad lap there where about 3 cars were able to get around him on 1 lap. So he's still working his way to get back into the top 5, but right now, these Penske Ford Mustangs look very fast with Ryan Blaney currently running 8th in the number 12 Ford Mustang here as we've got 9 laps to go here in stage number 1. Here in this one, 10 laps to go here in stage number 1. 90 laps to go overall. SVG still your current leader. And we've got some action here. Ryan Blaney looked to go on the inside of Christopher Bell. And Ryan Blaney taking away that top 7 spot from Bell. And Christopher drops back in the number 20 Toyota. A great pass coming to turn number 1 off of the front stretch. And you see Ryan Blaney was able to carry that speed a lot into that first turn there from that number 12 Ford Mustang. He's looking fast and gaining speed, and now Team Penske has all 3 of their cars inside the top 7. And how about Connor Zilic? He finished 2nd in the truck race on Friday. He finished 1st yesterday in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series race. Will the number 88 Chevrolet be able to get to victory lane here for his first career Cup Series victory? We will find out, but he is definitely cutting into those lap times right now, currently 6 seconds or just about 6.5 seconds behind the leader. McDowell has dropped back to about 3 seconds behind the leader right now. So with that sort of comparison, we see Connor Zilic is within 3 seconds of Michael McDowell in the number 71 Chevrolet. Let's see if he's able to overtake him, and then he'll work on SVG, his teammate. All right, man. Chat's popping off in here, man. My celebration for the NASCAR burnout in my Bass Pro Shop 78 car, then grab my Deer Mountain Dew. To the crowd, I finally would chug a milk. That's awesome, Ty. Robert says, Ghost, while you were there, you can pick me up some more gummies. The purple one's my favorite. Okay. And Ghost says, don't do what I do when it's that, Jeff. Streaking puts you in jail. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's awesome. Keith, man, do we need any extra long rolling papers? I might have a few around here. What's up, Keith? Jeffrey says, hey, Keith, wait a minute. It'll happen. Just mowed my grass today. I've got plenty of weed. That's awesome, man. Hey, guys, don't forget to hit me up with those super chats if you have any shout-outs, any racing questions, or anything you guys would want to ask or stand out here on Tim Reynolds Show. What's up, Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights? How we doing, brother? All right, so SVG continues to lead here in this one. Right now, a pretty good race overall. So we got about 6 laps, 7 laps to go here in stage number 1, and make it 8 laps, actually. Oh, and there we go for Dylan's drug test. Oh, my goodness. Ghost coming in with the $2 super chat for Dylan. Oh, man. We know Dylan's already toking it up. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be passing that test. That's awesome. I don't have a mother anymore. She died in 2001, but I pray for her today. Jeffrey, thank you for sharing that with us, man. Sorry, our condolences to you and your family for your loss all those years ago. But remember, man, your mom is always with you in spirit, man. I've always learned that as long as you have a memory and remember that person, they will live forever in your mind and soul. So you just got to carry that love from that person we lost. I personally lost my dad back in the year 2009, and it's been very, very tough for me and my family since his passing, but I carry his spirit and his soul with me every single day because I know he's with me and watching over me. So condolences to you and your family here on this Mother's Day. Dakota, how we doing, man? NASCAR Cup Series, Kyle Busch? Yeah, I don't think so. Busch is not looking like a serious contender here at Watkins Glen, but I guess you never know what could happen, right? Planting my photos tomorrow and the supplement outdoor grow lights. Oh, Landon, that's awesome, man. Vito, I could use my Coke can. Oh, dang. And oh, my goodness, we've got some big driving here from Tyler Reddick. He just jumped in front of 3 other Chevrolets. What a move by the number 45 Toyota. And oh, my goodness, William Byron, Carson Hocevar, they're not going to like that. Looks like John Hunter Nemechek is there, too, in the number 42 Toyota. But what a move by the number 45 of Tyler Reddick. He gets around 3 other cars in one turn. An aggressive move as that number 45 Toyota looks to be gaining momentum and gaining speed now. Tyler Reddick has been on a tear this year, ladies and gentlemen, and he could be a contender, at least looking for a good top 10 finish here at Watkins Glen. A huge tree by October. There you go, man. Keith, my man, you need to capitalize on the V. Robert, can you run out of toilet tissues and had to use those papers? That would suck. That would suck, dude. Praying for you, Jeffrey. Love you, bro. Ty, dude, thank you, man. Ty, you're always one of those guys that make this chat feel like a community, man, and a family. So thank you for that. And guys, we're already down to only 9 left, guys, on our Super Chat Challenge. Thank you. Big shout out again to our boy Ghost Honor with the $2 Super Chat for Dylan's next drug test. All right, so we're back to the action here, guys. And oh my goodness here, as we're starting to see some rubber now get onto the track here, this could play a big part into how these cars handle. SVG, though, just continues to increase his lead right now here at Watkins Glen.
More horsepower in these cars this year, so that allows these guys to carry more speed in and get to the throttle, and it'll actually spin the tires up off. But what you're seeing right here is it's grading those tires through the middle of the corner, and when the rear tires go on these cars, the first thing they want to do is any direction that you're going, very easy to slide. So you just have to slow down and be able to keep the car as straight as possible. And that's why you see SVG is almost a second faster than second place Michael McDowell right now.
Wow. So Ty Gibbs and the number 54 Toyota doing a pretty good job. We're starting to see the rubber now accumulate on the racetrack with the new horsepower they have in these cars now. The higher horsepower, it makes it a lot easier to really run those tires down, to really wear those tires quicker. Dylan, don't say that.
I can't drive it. Well, guess what? Today you can't stop as we see Austin Dillon already on pit.
Oh, guys, and we've already got some drivers going with the pit strategy here as Austin Dillon go ahead and makes his pit.
6 laps, so you could do this race on 2 trips to pit road. But remember what Randall Burnett told that 88 crew that we just saw. It's probably a 3-stop race. I think what you're going to see, remember they closed pit road 2 laps before the end of the stage. Leader crosses the start-finish line.
And guys, Chris Buescher here battling in 11th place right on the back bumper here of Christopher Bell. And the number 20 Toyota having a battle here with the 17 bellowing down. And oh, here he comes. Chris Buescher goes to the inside of the number 20 and takes that spot away to get a top 10 spot here in this race. Oh, and you see there's some tire lock up there, but that doesn't slow down Chris Buescher. So a great run here for the number 17. Buescher has already made his way up 4 spots since the start of the race as he gets around Christopher Bell. And now the pit stops will start here. Here comes Tyler Reddick, and he's the second driver to come down pit lane, and he'll get tires and fuel. And there's also Kyle Larson on pit road. So 4 laps to go. Pit lane will close with 2 laps to go before the end of the stage. As you see another Hendrick Chevrolet, the number 48 of Alex Bowman, into pit as well. And we've got at least 3 other drivers who made pit stops here as well. So a lot of different pit strategies going on right now for a lot of these drivers. And oh man! Robert with the $2 super chat. He says, Shane Vang, see you later. Damn, this guy is fast. I am telling you, Robert, he is getting faster and faster and faster as this race is going on. When you would think that car would start to fall off, lose some of its speed and handling, he's doing great. All right, so SVG's teammate, Connor Zilich, in the number 88 Chevrolet makes his pit stop. A good pit stop there for the 88. And there's Michael McDowell as well on pit lane. So you got to imagine it's only a matter of time before we see SVG. It looks like everybody's trying to pit before the end of the stage.
That can score stage points, win a stage, and still win the race. I think he's the only one that could do it, especially here in stage 1. We got a long way to go.
Almost half the field is on pit with 3 to go.
Yo, for Pete's aspirin having to read all this shit. Yo, big shout out to our boy Ghost with the $2 super chat. Heck yeah, man, we're going to hit that goal quick as hell.
Starters did not come to pit road.
Oh, and here goes SVG. So right before 2 laps to go when they're going to close pit lane, SVG is going to hit his pit. And with that big lead SVG had, I imagine he's still going to have the lead coming off of pit lane here.
An extra lap, but they saw how many cars pitted, and they knew that they would be in big trouble if they stayed on the racetrack.
And now no one else can pit because the pits are closed all the way down to Jamie Little.
Okay, guys, so not everybody has pit this cycle. We see Team Penske has stayed on the racetrack, and so is Ross Chastain. I guess they're possibly looking for some stage points here to end the race. Ross Chastain is now your new leader.
Yeah, I love when he took off right there. Not a lot of wheel spin. You want to take care of those rear tires every chance that you get. You see a lot of guys that burn the tires. He just locked the thing forward and managed that wheel spin to be virtually none.
He came in leading. He comes out in, I believe, 9th place, 8th or 9th place. With Ross Chastain taking over the lead, SVG is still in position to gain some stage points.
Wow. So, guys, what a great run here by SVG. He pits with the lead, but his lead was so big, he comes out in 8th place. So, we see the number 97 still has a chance to finish with some stage points here, even after pitting with only 2 laps to go here. So Ross Chastain is your new leader. Joey Logano in 2nd in the number 22 Ford Mustang. Ryan Blaney 3rd in the number 12 Ford Mustang. And, 3rd. And then Austin Cindric 4th in the number 2 Ford Mustang as well.
See the different options that you have outside of turn 1 right there, but on that curb or over that curb, on the inside of the curb. And that's the great part about the tire packs is being able to have those options.
All right, guys, and we're on the final lap here. Ross Chastain has the lead in the number 1 Chevrolet. Here is Joey Logano. Is right behind the number 1. And it's a good run here for not only Chastain, but also Joey Logano, who's had a rough go of it this season.
And speaking of days, look at the 22 right behind him. I remember yesterday in practice, Kevin wondered, man, these guys are still not on pace. Really turned their day around.
I stole that out of the Roberts wallet. He left it in the outhouse. And by the way, there's no more toilet paper, but the magazine they said was good for reading. Dylan says, I'm drinking a Kool-Aid. Heck yeah. And guys, coming in.
Chase Elliott stayed out to score stage points. He's not going to score. He's sitting there running 11th, and now he's going to be deep in the field because he'll have to pit at the end of the stage.
All right, guys, so Ross Chastain is your winner here after stage number 1. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. As we start seeing who the rest of the finishers will be here in the top 10. And we'll give you guys an update after the stage number 1 here at Watkins Glen.
We'll get the final stage points here. And Michael McDowell right at the line pops up into 10th spot and grabs that final point away from Bubba Wallace.
Congratulations to Ross Chastain, the driver of the number 1 Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing, wins stage number 1. It looks like Trackhouse is trying to dominate this road course here at Watkins Glen. A great finish, guys, and hey, pretty great live stream thus far, man. Let's go. Only got 7 more to go here, guys. 7 more super chats on our goal here today. Ghost, but did you learn anything, son? Yo, Robert and Ghost are going at it here, man. This is awesome, dude. Not only are we having like a back and forth super chat battle, but we're also having a back and forth little punerific battle, if you will, here. This is absolutely incredible. All right. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us here, man. This is awesome. I'm glad we've got everything running good. Yeah. All right, so I'm pretty sure here we're good to go here as far as the stage 1 finishers. So let's start out, guys, like we mentioned. Ross Chastain finishes first at the end of stage number 1 here in the number 1 Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing. Joey Logano finishes 2nd after stage number 1 here at Watkins Glen on this road course in the number 22 Ford Mustang for Team Penske. Ryan Blaney finishes 3rd after stage number 1 in the number 12 Ford Mustang. Austin Cindric finishes 4th after stage number 1 here in the number 2 Ford Mustang for Team Penske. As you see, Team Penske had all of their drivers inside the top 4. AJ Allmendinger gets a top 5 finish here after stage number 1 in the number 16 Chevrolet. John Hunter Nemechek finishes 6th in the number 42 Toyota. Excuse me. Christopher Bell finishes 7th and gets himself some stage points here in the number 20 Toyota. Shane Van Gisbergen, even after pitting with only 2 laps to go, still comes out 8th and gets some stage points here after leading most of the laps here in this race as he finishes 8th in the number 97 Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing. So a couple of stage points for him here in this one. Riley Herbst gets a top 10 finish here at the end of stage number 1 in the number 35 Toyota for 2311 Racing. And Michael McDowell, who started on the front row, he's going to finish 10th here and get some stage points after stage number 1 here in the number 71 Chevrolet. So there goes, guys. Chase Elliott and Bubba Wallace, I believe, both stayed out. Maybe not Bubba Wallace, but I know they said Chase Elliott stayed out and didn't pit yet. So a tough call there for Chase Elliott and the number 9 Chevrolet team for Hendrick Motorsports, because now Elliott's going to have to pit, and that's going to put him way back behind a lot of these drivers here as far as his pit strategy goes. So we'll see what ends up happening. Robert, I understood the pictures. Ghost, wait until I bring the Braille edition. Wow. Okay. Went to Darlington 9 times. It was an Usher 4 times. Jeffrey, man, I think you shared that with us before. That is absolutely awesome, man. And no, I'm good on that one, Robert. I'm sure those bumps of Braille have been smeared on. Oh my gosh, man. Hilarious. And guys, we've got over 30 people in the chat right now. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We've also got a super chat challenge going on here, guys. Only 7 more to go to reach our goal. Hope you guys will help us reach it. Help support the channel as best you guys can. And thank you guys for all the love and support here from Tim Reynolds Show. All right. Cheers, y'all.
You think points aren't important? Watch this.
Oh, yeah, they're close right here. You see McDowell on the inside, Riley Herbst on the outside, and Bubba Wallace is right there in the middle and just misses out on getting that final point.
A couple of drivers had trouble on pit road. Brad Keselowski slid through his pit. He is now 35th.
Oh, no.
Gregson, remember, we're pitting on the right side at the only time that we do that this year, and 2 of the crewmen ran into each other during the stop. So Gregson is at the back.
So Noah Grayson, the number 4 Ford Mustang, and then in the number 6 Ford Mustang, Brad Keselowski, both have trouble on pit lane. A good stop there for Joey Logano. Clean stop for him. He's happy to see that after what took place last week.
He's a little bit too tight overall. They told him he's giving up the most time in 2 and 3 air pressure adjustment to help the issues. 4 tires, stop for the 2.
Chastain, Logano, Blaney, the first drivers off pit road after this stop at the end.
So Christopher Bell and Bubba Wallace, the big winners on pit lane. They gained 2 spots, but AJ Allmendinger is the big loser. He loses 3 spots here in the top 10 as far as who comes out of pit lane here. So we'll see how these drivers sort of restack up here as far as the starting order when we get back to the start of stage number 2 here at Watkins Glen. Wow, we got another $2 super chat here from our boy Robert. And he says, is it normal to smell colors? Lacoplasma? Smell colors? What are you hanging out in Willy Wonka's warehouse, dude? Like, what do you mean? Ty says, I'm going to see the Michael Jackson movie. Might be moonwalking to the theater. Hey, you can moonwalk, Ty. That's a pretty good move, man. That's a slick move. I had fun in Brazil, or I had fun with Braille. I pushed the dots to make different messages. Should have seen the expressions on their faces. Keith, that is terrible. Oh my goodness, man. That is hilarious, but terrible at the same time. Oh my goodness. All right, so guys, we'll get to the new starting order here soon. I'm actually going to try to see if I can refresh this for everybody. And thank you guys for hanging out with us on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, guys, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And look at this, guys. We only got 6 more left in our Super Chat goal here on Tim Reynolds Show. You go, Ty, says Ghost Honor. And thank you, Robert, again for your $2 Super Chat. And appreciate you guys for all the love and support here on Tim Reynolds Show. Man, we're killing it right now on this NASCAR stream, man. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Don't forget to please like and subscribe, guys. All right. So I'll try to get this refreshed here for everybody. Make sure we're still running good thus far. Yo, Stone Cold Customs, what's up, man? Well, Tim, I like listening to you better than C-Boy. Hey, well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I pride myself on my broadcasting skills, so really do appreciate you guys. All right, looks like we got some good, healthy streaming activity thus far here, guys. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. Oh, Ghost, I'm not repeating that one. I'm not repeating that one, Ghost. You better watch yourself. Oh, man, that is hilarious. All right, guys, so it does look like SVG will come out with the lead here to start stage number 2. Michael McDowell in second. Let me get to this on here first for you guys after we refreshed it up. All right, perfect. Ghost, I ate those a long time ago. There you go, Robert. That's the perfect response, man. That's the perfect response there, Ghost. To Ghost, man. There you go, Robert. Shout out to Robert, dude, 2775 in the chat. One of our members with the great comeback there on Ghost, man. That is awesome. All right. Fixing to get back to racing here, guys.
The other 3. And Ty Gibbs was 8th before green flag pit stops. Got a big gain there. He is now 4th. John Hunter Nemechek's crew was over the wall too soon. He will restart at the back. And biggest movers, the RCR cars jumped up a bunch. Along with,
also, the biggest mover since the start of the race, Austin Dillon up 17 spots in the number 3. Zane Smith up 13 spots in the number 38. Josh Berry up 12 spots in the number 21. And Kyle Busch has gone up 11 spots in the number 8 Chevrolet as well. So that's the biggest mover since the start of the race. But how about Austin Dillon? He got himself inside the top 10 right now at the 8th place position with the pit strategy. Also, Daniel Suarez up 9 spots in the number 7 Chevrolet in the 7th place position. Tyler Reddick's up 9 spots as well, and 6th in the number 45. And Chris Buescher's also up 6 spots, currently 6th right now, or 5th right now. So let's go through the new top 10. Shane Van Gisbergen is 1st in the number 97 Chevrolet. Michael McDowell is 2nd in the number 71 Chevrolet. Connor Zilic is 3rd in the number 88 Chevrolet. Ty Gibbs is 4th in the number 54 Toyota. Chris Buescher is 5th in the number 17 Ford. Tyler Reddick restarts 6th in the number 45 Toyota. Daniel Suarez restarts 7th in the number 7 Chevrolet. Austin Dillon now up inside the top 10. Thanks to his pit strategy and his crew getting that car rolling. And he's got the 8th place position here in this one in the number 3 Chevrolet. Oh, and I think they just switched it up on me. Oh, I think they just did. This was after the correction. Okay, yeah, they hit the cone to pick what lane they wanted. All right. So we're fixing to get back racing here, guys. All right, and we're in the restart zone as we go back. Green flag racing here at Watkins Glen, and here we go. SVG shuts out in front, over 3 wide behind the leader, coming into turn number 1. Austin Dillon to the inside, and there's contact with Chris Buescher on the outside. More contact as Austin Dillon gets around. That looks like the number 7 or the 19. And oh my goodness, Chris Buescher drops back 4 spots on that first turn as Austin Dillon makes an incredible aggressive move to get up inside the top 6. And man, what a restart there. And you see Austin Dillon right on the back bumper here of Tyler Reddick as he's knocking on the door of the top 5. That number 3 Chevrolet could be a contender here tonight, guys. And man, see there, oh man, some trouble for the number 5 of Kyle Larson. Oh, and he's got some contact from the 38. And I don't know what's going on there. Oh, that's a loose tire for Larson. Larson's trying to hold on to the number 5 Chevrolet. Oh my goodness, that car is so wobbly. And that could definitely be a loose tire. I'm not sure what that is. Whoa.
Still stuck in that second lane. No matter how they clean it up, you're still collecting all those marbles.
So as it turns out, that sideways motion, the looseness there of the number 5 was from that rubber. And oh, there's contact! Austin Cedric gets into Brad Keselowski, who gets into Kyle Larson. And oh my goodness, they're bumping and racing here, guys. And now we've got a battle here up near the lead. Michael McDowell's right behind SVG, but right behind him is Connor Zilisch, and we've got action all over the place. As we see here, SVG holds on to the lead, but right behind him is Michael McDowell in the number 71 Chevrolet, but here comes the number 88 Chevy of Connor Zilisch. But right behind him, what an aggressive move by Ty Gibbs. Gibbs is near the back bumper of Zilisch, and that number 54 Toyota has a nice run here.
SVG said during his
and going into turn number 6 as we complete another lap here with 75 laps to go. Oh, Connor Zilisch right at the back bumper of McDowell. These drivers are a whole lot closer than what they were before. SVG's holding on to the lead, but there are some battles right behind the leader. And Connor Zilisch goes to the inside in turn number 1. He gets the inside of McDowell. What an aggressive move there by the 88 Chevrolet. And the number 71 Chevy drops back to 3rd. And now Trackhouse Racing has got the top 2 spots here at Watkins Glen. And what a race here. Connor Zilisch now battling for that lead as he gets to the back bumper of SVG. We got ourselves a race here, folks, as Ty Gibbs now gets up to the back bumper of Michael McDowell. The number 71 Chevy under fire once again as the 54 Toyota of Ty Gibbs looks to gain a top 3 spot here at Watkins Glen. And Tyler Reddick has also got that number 45 Toyota up inside the top 5. But how about Austin Dillon here, guys? The number 3 Chevrolet having one of his best runs of the year and on a road course nonetheless. And you see here as we're watching the tracker here, Ty Gibbs is really starting to close that gap on McDowell. He gains a lot right there in turn number 7. Now coming down the front stretch. Could we see Ty Gibbs go for an aggressive pass here? And Gibbs is going to think better of it. He's going to stay back and get his corner the way he wants to here. Some nice speed into turn number 1 there for Ty Gibbs as they get into turn number 2 here and 3.
Yeah, and that's what I want to see. I want to see how these guys can get themselves back through the field with that tire advantage. We think that the tire advantage is going to be bigger than what we thought it was last year.
So looking back here near 18th, 19th, and 20th, that's where a lot of the other leaders were at the end of stage number 1. Ross Chastain is in 18th, Ryan Blaney in 19th, as they've got those better tires and they're trying to use those to their advantage here early on in stage number 2.
We were watching that Larson Keselowski dust up. And look at
wow, and guys, look at this. Brad Keselowski has lost 15 spots since the start of this race. Kyle Larson's lost 9 spots. And man, those 2 drivers normally good on road courses. They are not having the car they need here to contend at Walkins Glen. And Brad Keselowski, 55 road course starts without a win. That is definitely one of those stats I wouldn't have predicted. So SVG now is having to battle as Connor Zilisch looks to the inside of the number 97. And how about that? They do both drive for the same team. All right, we're going to head to commercial break here, guys. And wow, look at the action on the replay, man. And a lot of these drivers are being aggressive. And speaking of aggressive, Ty Gibbs looks to the inside of the number 71 Chevrolet of Michael McDowell. McDowell threw the S's there, trying to hold on to that top 3 spot. Gibbs is right near the back bumper. Will he be able to push the issue here and get around the number 71 Chevrolet? And Ty Gibbs being aggressive here. We're on lap number 9 of 30 in stage number 2 with 72 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. And oh man, Gibbs trying to pinpoint his spot to get around Michael McDowell. It does look like that number 54 Toyota is a faster car, but he's going to have to really battle to get around Michael McDowell, who seems to have one of the better handling cars here thus far at Watkins Glen. SVG continues to lead here as we've got 20 laps to go here in stage number 2. So Connor Zilic, though, he's closing that gap ever so slightly. And when he gets there, SVG is going to have himself a problem there with Connor Zilic. These are possibly the 2 best road course racers in the game right now with the NASCAR Cup Series. And for Connor Zilic, he needs this win. A big win here would give him a boost of confidence, especially after struggling to start this season in his first year, his rookie year in the NASCAR Cup Series. But for SVG, he's going to be a contender no matter what road course we're at, man. And people better get used to it, because if you ask me, when SVG's current contract runs out, I expect him to really be picked up by one of these top teams, because he is a for surefire road course winner almost every single year. All right, man. Guys, chat's popping off here. What are we missing out on here? All right, Keith says 24 chatters and only 12 likes. Come on, just in terms of like button, says Keith. Appreciate you, Keith. That makes sense. Colorful street. Oh my gosh, Ghost. Dylan, I like dude wipes. I forgot my toilet paper at the house, so I got to go back and get it, says Dylan. Oh my gosh. I know this is early, but who's your favorite for the Bristol night race? By the way, ever since I started spring race in Bristol, it's been emailing me. Hey, not too bad. Yeah, I would say, yeah, you got a lot of contenders. Ty Gibbs won the last race, so I guess I would say he's probably my early favorite. Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin are also really good contenders at Bristol. Saw Rusty Wallace flip on the backstretch at Darlington, says Jeffrey. Wow, that's crazy. Gotta make it to Bristol one day, says Ghost. Heck yeah. Robert says, Ghost, my house is open to you. I live about 2 hours away from Bristol. Robert, hey, man, that's very kind of you, dude. And yeah, I could come to Robert, bring some beer. Says Ty, look, man, we're building a sports community here, guys. This is absolutely awesome, man. Ghost and Tyler, the women have a choice and still said yes. Too late now. I can come bring some beers and some smoke, says Dylan. Heck yeah. Robert, we have to do that. Warn the wife about me, says Ghost. Heck yeah, this is awesome, guys. That's what I told mine, Robert. It says, hell yeah, Ty, guess we have endless beer supply then for all of us. Dude, this is awesome, man. Let's go Toyota, knock him down, says Dylan. Robert, my wife's friend's telling me to put me in the doghouse. She laughs and says she owns her own 2-bath man single cave with a bar. There you go, Ghost. Ty, Ghost and Ty have RV hookups if that's your thing. If not, a full finished basement and bathroom is at your disposal. Robert, that's so nice of you, man. Way to go, guys. This is awesome. Robert, I'm single, had a girlfriend. Emma, she unfortunately broke up with me. Can I come over? Poor Ty.
They pretty much are overlaying. But when I look at differential around the racetrack, they're pretty equal. But just like qualifying yesterday...
The last time I was single, I had money, says Robert.
From the middle of the bus stop off, he gets through.
You took a fine time to leave me loose. Leave my loose wheel. Hey, Jeffrey, yeah, man, be careful with those loose wheels, man. All right, so we're back to the action here at SVG is under battle here, in a battle, I should say, with Connor Zilic, as these two drivers, the Red Bull cars, continue to battle it out here.
Yeah, everything gets hot. And I think that's why you're going to see Connor Zilic dip out right here when you get to the straightaway, just to try to get a breath of air every once in a while. Sometimes you'll do that to make the guy think that you're looking inside, but I'm not so sure that those types of tricks aren't going to work. on
So coming through there, the bus stop. Connor Zilic right near that back bumper of SVG, as these two cars have really separated themselves as the fastest cars on the racetrack.
The goal was to get in a position to where they could be behind Shane Van Gisbergen and follow him, figure out exactly how to pace these tires in this Cup car, which is different than the cars that he's been running up until this point at Watkins Glen. Right now, he's just told the team that, yes, I am managing my brakes, I'm managing my tires. They've been on the radio continuously reminding him about that. And when you think about the pressure that 88 team is under to have a good performance today, they told me all that matters to us is to make sure Connor is having fun. The rest will take care of itself. Josh?
Well, Ty Gibbs currently running in the fourth position. Traditionally, he's been good on road courses, but they've had their struggles here at Watkins Glen. Just one top 10 finish.
So Ty Gibbs currently running in fourth, right behind Michael McDowell, who's running third.
One of those is setting up the car a little bit better. They've been 2-3 in the
Yo, what's up, Timmy?
At the end of that first run, said once again, he was just too free to make the moves that he wants to in this race. The team also reminding him that this stage, 5 laps longer, preserve his tires, Jamie.
And Josh, just behind him, Tyler Reddick in the 45, up 10 spots since the start of this race. This has been a challenging road course for Tyler, and I talked to his crew chief, Billy Scott, and he said they applied
All you guys are
something
awesome,
to the
man.
Americas earlier in the season that worked. Obviously, he went to victory lane. They were able to apply that here. The car so far, so good, but he did get some damage on the left front down into turn 1 earlier. The crew checked it out. All looks good. They made an air pressure adjustment to help him out.
Thanks, Jamie. There's Reddick in fifth, ahead of Austin Dillon.
So Tyler Reddick is dealing with a little bit of some left front body damage, but he's been doing all right.
Bus stop. Look at these times. On average, of the laps that we have run under green, Van Gisbergen with a 10th on the field there. McDowell and Gibbs fairly close, but as you've been saying all day, Kevin, there's his advantage right there.
Well, that's SVG's advantage, but it sure looks like we found one of the most important sections on the racetrack based upon the running order.
That's right, guys. We see the bus stop. The fastest through the bus stop is obviously SVG. All the drivers in the top 4 are the fastest through the bus stop, but that's where SVG has the advantage, over a 10th faster than the second place guy, Connor Zilic, through the bus stop area of this track. So we'll have to see how this plays in to the rest of this race strategy here for SVG. Now, Connor Zilic is right there behind him, so one slip up here or there could give Connor Zilic the opportunity to get the lead away from the number 97 Chevy, but SVG looks like he's got that car dialed in right now, and barring some mishap on a turn or a corner or a bad pit stop here, I think we'll see SVG and Connor Zilic be the two guys that will contend for the lead here for the most part. All right. Ty, that's what is fun, man. Ty, for sure. My wife kind of ignores me on race day. Heck yeah, Robert. Yeah, we all have these Robert women. I am right. Nothing much. Trying to bend the sheet metal back because somebody hit me in the race last night. Came in second place. Way to go, Tim. Awesome, dude. Tim, you are a legend as well. We couldn't have done anything without you. My friend. Oh, dude, Joe, thank you, man. I appreciate you, Joe Potter. That's awesome, dude. Ghost says, my wife knows fridge is full of beer. Have my snack and Tide dog chilling with me. She has her girlfriend. There you go, Ghost. That's a good relationship right there, man. Tide, come to think of it, she ignores me all the time, says Robert. Me and Robert have developed selective hearing with the women. Hey, sometimes that works, right? Ty says, goodness, and we have all the sports legs here from the F1 team is Mercedes. Heck yeah, Joe. Well, thank you, dude. That's awesome, man. We love all sports like the F1. My team is Mercedes. I've never been a big F1 guy, to be honest with you, Joe, but those race cars look badass, okay? Like, I wouldn't mind maybe even, like, checking out a video game of F1 racing because of how cool those cars are. Not something that I'm really into as far as watching. Like, I'm not even really big into the IndyCar racing, and those cars are pretty cool as well. But for stock car racing, man, I think it's just because my dad loved watching it, and it was one of those things that me and my dad just always bonded with being able to sit and watch the race every Sunday. So, all right, guys. I think it's about beer 30? What do you guys think, huh? I think it's time for me to go get a beer. So we're going to be right back, guys. Hold it down in the chat here for me, please. Be right back. Ooh. All right, we're back. Look at that. Everyone's still stuck around. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that.
With Shane Van Gisbergen out in front of
All right, so we're back to the action here. SVG still with the lead over Connor Zilich. Zilich is almost within a half a second of the leader, and they've separated themselves from Michael McDowell and Ty Gibbs, who are just inside the top 5. Oh, and look at that, dude. It's been beer o'clock. Yeah, here we go. Beer 30 goes. Let's go.
Drive it in just a little bit harder before he hits the brakes right there. But you see just a little bit more roll speed right through the center, right there. A little bit lower, pointed better in the second half of that left.
So you see here on the display on the broadcast here, they're showing kind of with the ghost cars on which car was making through it faster through the bus stop area. That's where SVG just continues to keep this lead over Connor Zilich thus far.
SVG, and the hope was it was Connor Zilich, and he's proven that today.
Big shout out to Ghost with a $2 super chat.
One wheel anywhere, it's going to be there for the taking. It's keeping him honest for sure.
Well, what would it take to beat SVG today? We asked him. There's yesterday.
I think it's going to take a perfect day to win on Sunday. It's not easy to make mistakes and still win the race. You see it with Shane at the road courses all the time. He doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't put himself in silly positions. You know, the challenge of going out and trying to beat him is one that I really enjoy.
So Connor Zilich talking about that. Let's go, Michael. Goes 88. Heck yeah, man. Connor Zilich. Let's go. Next race is in Canada, says Joe. Nice, man. Tim, if you want to, my friend, we'll keep you updated with the whole F1 season, my friend. Well, Joe, I mean, hey, anything you can say to, come entertain is awesome.
No pressure. The next car is 5.5 seconds behind him.
Yeah.
So the pit crew there, the crew chief, reminding Connor Zilich to take it easy on the tires and on the car. Right now, it's just him and SVG out in front. The third place car is over 6 seconds behind where they're at. Uh-oh! And we've got a caution here. It looks like we got some debris into the course.
Something has obviously blown onto the racetrack. Not sure where it came from.
So we've got a caution out near now with some sort of debris flying onto the racetrack.
Somebody's canopy or part of their campground area went awry and away it went.
Wow.
We're not Kansas anymore, Toto.
Well, yeah, but you see a lot of things like this in Kansas.
That was like one of those wind tornadoes or something went through there.
Yeah, then it blows all the way out onto the racetrack.
Well, there's a soaring center not far from here where you can go fly gliders, but yikes.
So we got some debris that gets on the track. That brings out our first caution of the day. So this is going to be really interesting to see what happens here now. Guys, we've got over 30 people watching us here, man. Let's go. Don't forget to please hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. What's up, Michael Coleman? How we doing? Let's go 88. Heck yeah, man. Tire Sports Guy, remember the dirt track late models had a different body style back then? Heck yeah, look at this. We talking some racing here as well. Ty, be yourself around women, man, says Ghost. Don't impress. Be yourself. The right one will want you just the way you are. Ghost, that's a lovely, lovely comment. Oh, guys, Robert here with the $5 super chat. Holy shit, that orange juice ball from Chicagoland finally made its way to Watkins Glen. That's awesome, Robert. Dude, thank you so much, man, with the $5 super chat donation. Guys, we've almost reached our goal, man. Only 4 more super chats to reach our goal, and we're not even halfway through the race yet. I mean, come on, dude. This is awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, so our first caution for cause here today. Some debris got out onto the racetrack, so we'll have to see how this really plays into maybe helping out Connor Zilic, who may have a chance to take away that lead from SVG here now that we're going to get another restart. I shook hands with Jimmy Johnson, says Jeffrey. Dude, that's awesome. Everybody give a shout out to Tim for being the best commentator of the day. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you there, brother. And even Ghost says, nice, Robert. Nice. All right, guys, you're going to love this one. Let's get ready to crack open a cold one here on Tim Reynolds Show. Woo! Let's go. Toast to you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us here, man. You know, it's beer 30, baby. Let's go. What? Oh, yeah. All right, so guys, waiting to get back from commercial break. I'm going to be right back. Just got to go check on my pets. Something was about to go down. I keep that thing on me. Got that vibes on me. Got good vibes on me. Yeah. All right. So looks like, Michael McDowell's going to stay out. And this is a gutsy call by Michael McDowell and the number 71 team.
When we get around to here, the car's still too tight to the right. It's a little better to the left now. Josh?
The call for the 54 was M&M. They came into pit here. The biggest complaint for Ty Gibbs was just getting 2-3.
Woo! Ghost says time to pop another one.
38 laps today. He said the tires are wearing, but they're not bad at all. He wondered if this was too soon to come, but they said, I think everybody's coming. We need to come in. 4 tire stops.
All right, so a great stop by Connor Zilic. Will he beat SVG on pit lane? Oh, it was close. SVG holds on to the lead. Oh, man, and that race on pit road was tremendous. And, hey, how about Ryan Blaney? His team gained like 5 or 6 spots on pit lane. Talk about a bounce back for Ryan Blaney's pit crew. And Ross Chastain gains about 6 spots himself as they both get outside or get out of the pit lane there, the pit road, inside the top 10 of cars. But we'll have to see how this sort of plays out with who stayed out on the track here. Ghost, you think are great to real racing fire suit? Heck yeah, man. And Ghost loves the sound of popping a top, man. There we go. Pop another one, Ghost. Hell yeah. And guys, we already only need 3 more super chats to reach our goal here. Hey guys, I'm wondering if we could see anybody do like a $10 super chat, a $20 super chat. I mean, come on, man. Don't be afraid to top the other person in here. But I do appreciate you guys. Jeffrey letting us know he's drinking that vodka and orange juice that he likes. And we're on commercial break here, guys. And welcome to the greatest commentator on YouTube, Tim Reynolds Show. Open that chat with the play-by-play, the Go Bowling at Watkins Glen. Thank you, Keith, our moderator here on Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate you there, brother man. And damn, Jeff, got that clear evil juice going. Yeah, Ghost, man, Jeffrey loves that vodka and orange juice, man. He rolls with that stuff daily here on the live stream here with Tim Reynolds Show. All right, hey, Tampa Bay Rays got a win 4-1 over the Boston Red Sox. My Tampa Bay Rays are looking good this year, guys. What? Come on. All right, guys, we're going to try to see if I can refresh this to get the updated order here for everybody. Thank you for hanging out on the Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so I did go ahead and reset, which is awesome. And stream's still working great. This is awesome. So awesome. All right, thank you, everybody. Looks like everything is up and running good. Loving this. And don't forget, guys, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, not too bad, not too bad. All right, guys, so there's your new starting order here as we get ready. I told you, Tim, the Rays are going to look good. Keith, you did call that, bro. I will give you credit. I wasn't sure. I knew that our offense had a chance of being pretty good because the way the Rays like to play baseball and our pitching staff, as far as our pitching coaches, they're always good at getting the best out of our pitchers. I was just worried about that bullpen. They've been great this year, even with all the injuries we've had. So we see Michael McDowell and his team trying to do a different strategy than everybody else to sort of give him a chance to win this race, and we'll see what happens. Tim, my girlfriend just said you'd be good racing in a fire suit with a racing helmet, but Tim got to wear the helmet. Hey, let's go, dude. I'd love to do some racing, man. Robert, what are you cooking for Mama tonight? Heck yeah, good question, Ghost. Ghost, you wanted stir fry, easy to do? Ooh, Robert, love me some stir fry, man. That is awesome. And then we got some radio remix here, guys.
Well, there you go, and that's exactly what we were talking about. It's what we heard about and saw in practice. Rear grip issues on these long runs. Rear grip starts going away, get loose, and those marbles. You do not want to get on a restart too wide getting the marbles. They picked a lot of them up. It kind of self-cleans a little bit, but look at them just coming off the tires as they're cleaning their tires up around that bottom groove. You can see all those.
That's the hard part as you go on these restarts. You have no choice but to go on the second lane into these marbles. So they clean them up the best that they can under the caution, but when you're double wide, you're still going to pick some up.
And what happens there, those hot tires hit that, and it just kicks right on.
All right, guys, so Michael McDowell and Daniel Suarez are on the front row here. Bubba Wallace, Christopher Bell, Riley Herbst, and John Hunter Nemechek are ahead of the drivers that pitted as we get ready for the restart.
Off stage 2 here. They'll take the green with 7 to go.
Stirring her fry. Way to go, Ghost. That is awesome. Happy Mother's Day to all past, present, and future moms out there, Keith. Thank you, Keith. And the green flag is out as we go back racing here at Watkins Glen Speedway. And here at the road course, oh, SVG makes a big move as a lot of cars lock up the tires. Contact! And a car goes sideways. Who is that?
From that middle car, didn't know.
And there it goes. The caution is not out. 7 laps to go, and SVG has already found himself inside the top 6. And make that inside the top 5. What an aggressive move. Oh, man, side by side, these drivers are losing it on the restart. Connor Zillage trying to find a lane to get up inside the top 10. Michael McDowell holds on to the lead. And there goes SVG getting around Christopher Bell and Tyler Reddick. And oh, there's a car spinning and contact. Ryan Blaney gets into a spinning number 24 of William Byron. And with that car spun out, I don't know if we'll get a caution here. The number 34 spun out as well. That's Todd Gilliland. And man,
Byron turned around in the middle of that pack like that. Whole field.
and looks like William Byron's got a bad back toe link. That tire's bending out now, and he's going to have to hit the pits. Oh, that's a tough break there for William Byron. But no caution here as SVG looks to the inside of Bubba Wallace. And SVG gets that number 97 Chevrolet up to the top 3 spot. And making easy work of these top 5 contenders who stayed out on old tires. SVG getting around, and now he's looking to battle against Daniel Suarez. That number 7 Chevrolet is in second. Michael McDowell trying to get out in front as far as he can to get those stage points and have a chance to win this race here on this pit strategy.
Yeah, and you were right on that 45 car, Clint. I mean, he's found his way through traffic better than Connor Zillage, and he's able to put himself right in a position right here to beat.
And SVG right to the back bumper of Suarez. You see those better Goodyear tires are really helping out the number 97. And there's William Byron hitting pit lane, hoping to get this car fixed. And we'll see what happens. And now to the inside, Daniel Suarez is going to lose that second place spot as SVG now gets around the number 7 Chevrolet, and the number 97 Chevy has now got Michael McDowell in its front view.
Yeah, we saw everybody get jammed up going through the infield. You see Reddick wide right there. He hit the inside wall, and then you just see contact.
I think it's Chris Buescher that got into Byron. Buescher was over onto the grass, come back up into the track, and got into Byron.
So looking at the replay there and how William Byron got spun around, kind of lucky more cars weren't involved in that sort of wreckage that happened there, but no caution. 55 laps to go here, 5 laps to go in stage number 2. And oh no, somebody got loose and now has to come to a complete stop after missing that bus stop corner. And man, a big battle here in the top 10 as we see Kyle Busch has made his way inside the top 10. And there's Austin Dillon as well. Suarez up inside the top 10 here. And oh, look at those cars battling. As there goes Christopher Bell, who had no choice but to go straight and stop. There goes another bad luck run there for Christopher Bell.
To be up front contending and just hadn't seen that today. Wasn't able to
so 4 laps to go here in stage number 2. Michael McDowell, your leader. Here comes Austin Cindric to the inside of Suarez. Suarez continues to lose spots as he drops all the way back to 10th with that strategy to stay out, backfiring here for the number 7 Chevrolet team. Austin Cindric now works his way inside the top 10, but how about Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch? The RCR Chevrolets are now inside the top 7 here. A great run. Oh, and look at Robert with the $2 super chat. And Robert's Advil Blue Chew. What the heck? Okay, I got a lot to catch up on here. So 4 laps to go here.
Larry, coming to the stage in here, will anybody flip this stage? What do you see here?
Oh, and guys, SVG has been able to make his way around Michael McDowell. We didn't even see it, but here comes Tyler Reddick to the inside of McDowell. Tyler Reddick now takes over second place, and we could have ourselves a battle battle here. Tyler Reddick has gotten that number 45 Toyota all the way up in front, and now he's got SVG right out in front of him. And man, we could have ourselves a battle with 3 to go here in stage number 2.
There it is. Points outweigh that decision. We're going to stay out. Go for these stage points.
Pretty impressed what he's done on 15-lap tires, though.
Yeah, and I think that kind of could bode bad for him as we go down the road here, Larry, because that means everybody else should probably be able to do it. That's why it's been a little bit difficult to pass when he's
Yo! Ghost Tim gave me the credit. What's up, Robert? Oh my goodness.
And Gilliland came to pit road with 3 to go.
Jeff, his movie's one of my favorite car movies. Steve McQueen, all it needs a fast machine, says Jeffrey. There we go, dude. Man, you guys are killing it in the chat here, man. Thank you, Robert, for another $2 super chat donation. And there we go, guys. Only one more to complete our goal. Let's go. All right, so Michael McDowell battling, and here goes Kyle Busch on the inside of Bubba Wallace, and Kyle Busch is going to be inside the top 6. What a run here for the number 8 Chevrolet Racing Team as RCR finds themselves here with a great run at Watkins Glen. And now with 2 laps to go, pit road will close as we come down to the final few laps here of stage number 2. And look into the inside of Michael McDowell's Austin Dillon. Dillon knocking on the door, and he gets around the 71 Chevrolet as that number 3 Chevy has worked its way inside the top 4. And here comes Kyle Busch, an aggressive pass there from the number 8. And oh my goodness, you see Michael McDowell losing position after position here. This strategy to stay out for points here, for stage points, could be backfiring for McDowell.
Has 2 cars in the top 5 here at the end of stage 2.
Yeah, they've done a great job with Austin Dillon.
Damn, Tim refused my credit app? What credit app? Don't even start with me, Ghost. So now we see Shane Van Gisbergen with the lead, Tyler Reddick right behind him, and Connor Zilic has now worked his way up back inside the top 10, but it's been a long road here for him to get up back inside the top 10. And Michael McDowell continues to lose spots here, dropping 2 more to Chris Buescher and Austin Cindric. Michael McDowell is now in 8th with 1 lap to go. He is under threat here to not finish with stage points.
He runs side by side with Bubba Wallace.
Uh-oh, and here's an aggressive move by Connor Zilic, looking to the inside of Bubba Wallace, and the 88 Chevrolet gets around the 23 Toyota for 8th place. Oh, and now gets around Michael McDowell. McDowell now has fallen all the way to 9th, guys, with those tires that have 15 more laps than everybody else's. McDowell is battling just to keep his car inside the top 10, and he'll need to do that to get stage points here on this final lap here in stage number 2.
Since lap 17 was Daniel Suarez. He's back in 28th. As we finish off this stage.
And Chase Briscoe with an aggressive move to get around Bubba Wallace there as the number 19 Toyota is on his way.
You can straighten out those left-handers and really make that thing line up perfect for you. But SVG,
and here we go, guys. Final lap. SVG with the lead. Tyler Reddick right behind him in the number 45 Toyota. But as we come to the green and white checkered flag here, SVG, Shane Van Gisbergen is your winner of stage number 2 here at Watkins Glen International.
Reddick, Gibbs.
Guys, how about Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch both finishing stage number 2 inside the top 5? That's probably got to be their best run of the year thus far.
Held off Ross Chastain and Michael McDowell. Shane Van Gisbergen, stage 2 winner.
Like a relentless week.
Woo! And thank you, guys. Look at this. Got a couple more here as we get our goal achieved. Thank you so much, man. Fix that flat. Robert may need it after tonight, says Ghost. Heck yeah. What's up, Juve? Says, where can I watch live for free, guys? Yeah, I'm not sure, man. You'll have to figure that out, brother. It is on FS1, which I hate. They need to put NASCAR on, like, basic cable television channels because I don't like this whole having to have, like, digital cable or whatever just to be able to watch a NASCAR race. Like, if you got an antenna, you should be able to watch NASCAR. Like, that's honestly for me, dude. Ghost, Check the expiration date on the credit card, says Roberts. Heck yeah, guys. Wow. Man, the chat's been so awesome, guys. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for all the love and support here. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And all right, guys, SVG is your winner here after stage number 2. All right. Oh, look at this. Robert with a $5 super chat donation says, for padding for Ghost's face when he catches these hands. Oh, snap. Better watch out. We got Ghost and Robert about to go at it. And who's ready to rumble? Yeah. Mindy, what's up? That's right, heck yeah. Let's go, let's go. All right, guys. So, we will see a bunch of cars here pit, I imagine, as we get ready for the final stage here. And, man, pit strategy is going to play a big part into who's able to finish here and get the win. Right now, there's a couple different guys that could be serious contenders here. Look out for Tyler Reddick. He's been able to get that number 45 Toyota moving through traffic very, very well. Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch. I am going to be rooting for these guys to win this race because, man, does RCR need a win badly? Does Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch need a win so badly? So I'm going to be rooting for them, but my dark horse guy is going to be Connor Zillage.
Points behind 9th place Briscoe, close at the line, and give that final point to Bubba Wallace.
Yeah, not Michael McDowell. And, you know, they stayed out to get stage points and got 0 out of it, so we'll see how this strategy works out when everybody's has the option to pit, but not looking good, Jamie.
So it looks like Michael McDowell's strategy backfired.
Good job. They haven't been the fastest on pit road this year, but they're only one of 3 teams that have not made a mistake, and they're a good group of guys. Let's meet Team 97.
Brendan Foley, tire carrier. I'm my mom's favorite.
Evan Marshall, gas man. There's nothing fun about me. I work in accounting. Happy Mother's Day out there, and hey, William.
Austin Holland, tire changer. I sold lady shoes before I got into NASCAR. Happy Mother's Day, moms.
Jared Newsom, rear tire changer, and I like racing horses.
Morris McFadden, Jackman. I'm fearful of raccoons, so they got dogs.
Okay. So that was the number 97 Trackhouse Racing Chevy team, the pit crew there.
The fastest.
That's awesome.
Any mistakes out of there, just what the doctor ordered. Perfect, guys.
Accounting.
An accountant and a women's shoe sale.
Oh, thank you, Juve. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Stuff going right here.
Ghost, love you, brother. I've heard that before, says Ghost. Robert, you are the best. Wish we could have the cooler and tailgate right now. Hey, Ghost, Robert, I wish I could tailgate with you guys, man. I'd just put up the phone and do my play-by-play hanging out with you guys watching the race, man. We got to do that one of these days, man.
The first half dozen or so come to pit road. No takers. I think that's Bubba Wallace, the first one onto pit road. Regan?
Michael McDowell's team.
Oh, guys, so SVG did decide to pit here. So we're going to see, is it everybody come down to pit?
Out there, tighter through the right-handers and snapping loose through the lefts. Josh?
Well, I can tell you, Bubba Wallace was really happy to get that final stage point there. Happy with the car, just 4 tires and fuel for the 23, Jamie.
The leaders.
Bubba Wallace leads along pit road after a fill-up with Sunoco race fuel, a Poet Zero Carbon bioethanol, and some fresh Goodyear Eagles. The front runners did not pit, and that includes Stage 2 winner Shane Van Gisbergen.
I just seen Shane Van Gisbergen on pit road, so I don't know what they're talking about there. Ghost, I've got 12 feet of tailgates in the yard right now. Bro, that means vacant seating. Heck yeah, looks like Robert's got enough for us to come hang out. Ghost, reservations only. Totally understandable there, bro. Totally understandable there from our boy Robert. Gotta make some reservations. All right, so I think we've got the order reset here, possibly. Just refreshing everything, making sure everything's going good. All right, thank you, everybody. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. The stream is going well. Everything loading up good as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here. Don't forget to please hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get another little refresh here before we get to the action. All right, all right. There we go, everybody. Well, shit, that means we could make the cut. I'm more to pull up and holler. Hey, man, go. Sometimes you gotta make reservations, man, if you want to hang out with some new people. Robert tells Ghost I got handicap parking. That's awesome. Yo, toast to that, man. That is absolutely tremendous. Yo, our members here, Robert and Ghost, are killing it in the chat right now, man. You guys are awesome. Not only with all the super chats, but you guys just going at it with each other. Man, I can't wait to have a beer and barbecue with you guys one of these days, man. We got to make it happen. Got to make it happen. All right.
Glen with Jamie McCurry, Chris Myers, and after stage 2, coming in, 37-year-old New Zealander and a 19-year-old rookie were the favorites in this race. Shane Van Gisbergen has led the most laps. But Ross Chastain.
All right.
Stage 1.
Recap, Ross Chastain won stage number 1 here to start out here at Watkins Glen. And man, like a little wind tornado, brings out a caution there with some debris getting onto the track.
Waiting for Bob Pockruss to kind of sneak out of there with some kind of a scoop.
Yeah, then we saw a little action here in the bus stop. I think Busher in the back of William Byron. You saw contact from
And William Byron there gets spun around during stage number 2, and Shane Van Gisbergen gets the winner, is the winner in stage 2.
It looks like a 2-horse race the rest of the way, or just maybe Tyler Reddick had a little late race magic like he did on the last road course when he was first and SVG wound up second.
Don't want to count Reddick out for sure. I think you got to keep your eye on Connor Zilic. The other thing to keep in mind here is McDowell has pitted. Tires have made a huge difference. Now, I don't know if he can drive from 25th back to the front, but if we get a long green flag run here and they have to make green flag pit stops, there's such a amount of tire fall off here. It can make a huge difference, Chris, when these guys decide to pit and how long those cars can hang on.
Yeah, and Gisbergen has won 5 of the last 6 road courses. The only one he didn't win in that stretch was the one that Tyler Reddick did win. All right, let's go back to the booth.
Thanks, Chris. Here's a look at the inner loop, or the bus stop, there at the end of the back straightaway from our aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear. Legends aren't born, they're proven. Out of there, quick squirt into the carousel, right down against the curbing, and then head back toward the start.
All right, guys, so they're hitting the choose cone here, and we'll see what happens.
And Tyler Reddick has been one of NASCAR's best restarters this season.
And Ty Gibbs is has one of the best pit crews. We've seen that crew gain a lot of positions on pit road. They'll have that in their playbook when we get to this pit stop when they decide to do it. There's going to be some strategy on in a big way for this third stage.
And we don't know what that 45 car has, and even that 54 car of Ty Gibbs. Now that they're on the back bumper of that 97
Woo!
car of SVG.
All right, I have a feeling this restart going to be good, boys. Yeah.
He fell back to 8th.
Let's point out those RCR cars 4th and 5th. That's a good day going for them. Let's bring it home.
All right, stage 3, longest stage of the day at 50 laps. It will require a pit stop.
And here we go. And the restart zone, and we are underway. Green flag racing for the final stage here at Watkins Glen International. As SVG pulls out with the lead. Right behind him is Tyler Reddick. Reddick's looking to make a move on the outside. SVG holding the inside lane, and he holds on to the lead. And that first corner's a doozy. As you see the drivers start to back up there in the back of the pack. And SVG holds on to the lead. Tyler Reddick in second. Ty Gibbs in third. Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch inside the top 5. And there's Connor Zillage. Zillage has found his way around 2 drivers already as he gets out in 7th place in the number 88 Chevrolet.
I didn't like when they could run off the track like that.
So an aggressive restart by Connor Zillage trying to get back up towards the front.
When we interviewed Tyler Reddick before the race, I mean, you could just hear the confidence.
Oh, and Ross Chastain with an aggressive move gets on the inside of Chase Briscoe. That number 1 Chevy looks very fast getting around the number 19 Toyota of Briscoe. And Chastain now works his way inside the top 10, currently 9th, Briscoe 10th. So SVG now starting to pull away a little bit here from Tyler Reddick. Reddick's looking to see if he's got anything for SVG here. And after 1 lap after this restart here for the final stage, he is right there within 30 seconds of the leader.
Richard Childress racing both cars in the top 5, Regan.
What's up, Terry? So unfortunately, Chase Elliott is 20th, 21st right now.
Pleased with the car since the start of the race. His whole crew chief
And yeah, guys, RCR doing great here with Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch currently running inside the top 5.
Result out of it. And then the 8 car, Kyle Busch, much similar, has been very good all day. A little bit tight early on, but they've been making good adjustments on that car. He's liked where it's at, and that's another team that last week.
Danny Hamlin's another driver who's starting to move up towards the front of the pack. Hamlin now in 11th in that number 11 Toyota Camry.
It is showing on track right now.
Well, they've also done a good job navigating the strategy side of this race, right? And that goes back to not only the crew chiefs on that box, but the war room back at home, Kevin.
So with 45 laps to go here, SVG holds on to the lead.
I think for Austin,
and he's starting to pull away from Tyler Reddick a little bit. And uh-oh, Ty Gibbs is getting a lot closer to that back bumper of Reddick here. As we've got 2 more laps down here on the final stage. It'll be 44 laps to go here at Watkins Glen.
So great job getting those cars running good this week.
Chevrolet, 3 of the first 5 spots. Ben Gisbergen and the RC.
Oh, and someone locked up the tires there. Oh, and someone else. That's Ryan Priest. It looks like him and his teammate Chris Buescher locked up the tires getting into turn number 1 there. And that's where you'll see a lot of cars passing. And man, how about Chris Buescher driving right now in that number 17 Ford Mustang in 6th place. A great run for him here at Watkins Glen.
And he just always gets the job done. We've seen him in victory lane outdoing the best.
All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
So he knows.
And oh, got a little loose there, did Chris Buescher. As he was coming through the bus stop there. Uh-oh, and now on the inside, here comes Connor Zillage. Zillage not afraid to be aggressive. And that slight mistake by Chris Buescher cost the number 17 Ford Mustang. As Connor Zillage in the 88 Chevrolet gets around the 17, and he'll take over that 6th place spot. What an aggressive move by Connor Zillage. If you make a mistake on here, Zillage will make you pay.
Shane Van Gisbergen asked his team what was going on with Reddick. How good was he? They let him know that he was behind him. Reddick, though, listening to his radio, he said the balance is really good. He said, honestly, I don't know what I can do to be any faster. So, got a good car. It's just a matter of handling it from here. Adjustments for air pressure, and that's it.
Mrs. Reynolds in the chat. How about Kyle Larson? Terry, Kyle Larson not doing very good right now. He finds himself in 20th place, right near where Elliott's at. As we go into another commercial break here, guys, SVG holds on to the lead. Tyler Reddick right behind him. Ty Gibbs in 3rd. Austin Dillon in 4th. And Kyle Busch in 5th. All right, so thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Can't believe how many people we got watching us here today. Shout out to Mrs. Reynolds in the chat as well, hanging out with us here today. Smoked tuna dip sounds pretty good. Heck yeah. I don't know what your boy's gonna be doing for dinner. Getting hungry though, watching NASCAR. All right, so thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So we're here on commercial break, guys. We've got 42 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. SVG continues to lead here. He has dominated for the most part. And Tyler Reddick has worked his way up all the way to second place in that number 45 Toyota. A great run here for the number 2311, for the number 45 for 2311 Racing. Ty Gibbs, though, also with a great run, as he's currently third right now in the number 54 Toyota. And the back of the pack's got a little more action right now, with it a little bit more congested, as we see a battle here between Daniel Suarez and Alex Bowen. Back near, let's see here, 20th? Yeah, oh. A lot further back. Oh, yeah, way back near the 30th place positions. Man, tough luck for Daniel Suarez. He tried to make that pit sort of strategy work for him there after staying out on those older tires on the last stage. But even with those fresh Goodyears right now, Suarez has not been able to make a lot of gains in the pack thus far. So a tough day. And we've got a battle here with the number 8 and the number 88 as both these Chevys are right there neck and neck. Connor Zilic looking to get inside the top 5 as he battles with the veteran Kyle Busch here at Watkins Glen. And Zilic trying to find a little more speed. And oh no, Joey Logano way off course here. I'm not sure exactly what happened to Logano. And that could be a penalty for the number 22 team. And oh my goodness, Logano, looks like he's got a flat tire. Possibly a front left flat for the number 22. You see smoke coming out of that car. Oh boy, and yep, there goes the tire. This could possibly bring out the caution here, guys, as Logano's going to try to get that back. Oh, and there goes the tire. And with that debris, I imagine they're going to probably bring out the caution here, and there it is. The yellow flag is out. Debris on the racetrack as Logano had a tire going down. And talk about a tough break for Joey Logano.
And it ends up on the track, and the yellow flag waves for the fourth time today.
Yeah, and I think that the tires actually...
Yeah, Benjamin, I don't know. Looks like he just... A tire went down. I'm not sure what happened. I think Logano maybe locked it up here.
I don't know if it was down before he got onto the brakes, but...
It looked like it was. Larry, this warms things up in the old pit box, doesn't it?
Well, we got 40 laps to go. We're probably about a lap or two from opening pit road. Gonna go back racing probably with, about 36 to go? I think you got to come here and try to save a little bit. A lot of cars still on the lead lap.
So officially the caution is for debris. Logano makes it to pit road to make repairs.
And Logano has finished 30th or worst in the last 3 races. A tough go of it for Joey Logano, man.
Logano, about 2 laps ago, he came on the radio and said he felt like something was breaking in the front end of that car, and then it was shortly thereafter we saw that flat left front tire. I'm looking at the wheels that comes off the car right now. The wheel looks fine, so maybe something else more wrong going with that 22.
Joey is on a stretch, the worst of his career since his rookie season. He's finished 30th or worse the last 3 races. Now that little windstorm, that little mini tornado that picked up that tent, put it on the racetrack, well, the wind has caught the attention of the drivers today. Here's a radio remix.
So the wind apparently is causing a big problem. Here's the radio remix.
There's like a mini tornado going on here, and it was picking up everything in its sight. It picked up 2 tents, threw one on the track. And it was high, too. No, it was nuts. It was huge. It was thrown all over the place on the backstretch. Gnarly. Oh, do you see this tornado in the infield? Yeah, I'm watching it. So on top of the S's, there's a tent that's flying.
Yeah, Ghost, unfortunately, Noah's not doing well, man. And Robert says, damn it, Joey! Been an old slogan is having issues with the tire, especially for Logano, man. He's had a bunch of problems this year.
Typically talk on the radio. Now you have to listen to 3 or 4 spotters. That's a lot of airtime, Clint.
Well, let me tell you, keep an eye on this pit road. SVG's crew has been good. They haven't been great.
All right, guys, we're going to see who's going to come down pit lane here.
It's been great. 45. 5 races won. Puts the pressure on SVG's pit crew.
Yeah, and I think you're right. The best pit crew is that 54, as we've seen most of the day right now.
Oh, and SVG and Kyle, or excuse me, Tyler Reddick stay out on the racetrack? I don't know if I like this call.
Connor Zillage continues to try to battle his way back after losing position early on. Right now he is as tight as he's been all day through the right-handers. He needs some help with the rights. Had been a little loose early in the lefts. That's not a problem now.
All right, so Connor Zillage, one of those cars that pitted as well. A decent stop for the 88 Chevy.
Larry, do you like it? They're going to be way back. They've got to pit. They've got to pit, and it looks like to me it's not going to be long after we go back racing. But we had so many that came to pit road there that I think that actually can make it from here if you save enough out of this caution.
All right, the cars that came to pit road fill up with Sunoco race fuel.
Well, guys, so Christopher Bell with a very good stop as he gains 15 spots there on pit lane. And we'll see how this sort of ends up being as far as our starting order here after we've seen a handful of cars just decide not to pit here. Now, all these cars right now inside the top 10 that stayed out, they are going to have to pit at some point to get fuel. And I don't know if I like this strategy, guys. For me, I don't know if you have enough fuel to make it to the end right now with the people that just pitted, because your fuel window is about 34 to 36 laps. But you figure we're going to go back racing with about 37, 36 laps to go. I mean, that's almost enough to make it to the end, especially if you have at least one more caution. So I was thinking everybody was going to pit, but that just did not happen here. Derek Trucks for the win. Heck yeah, Jeffrey. Man, lift these cats back up. Straight rear axle and increase the power. Put it back in the driver's hands. Yeah, Ghost, I guess that's sort of been the thing that I think NASCAR's been trying to push here lately, especially with the new point system that they have this year. Instead of it being you're winning, you're in. I love that about this season for NASCAR, and I think it's made it a little bit more competitive, even though Tyler Reddick has won a shitload of races here this far. Ghost, I love me some Bobby Boucher. Woo, Waterboy. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, guys. As a matter of fact, I got a Bobby Boucher jersey. If you see on my YouTube profile picture, I got the Bobby Boucher jersey on, dude. Yeah. One of my favorite jerseys, as a matter of fact. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, just waiting to get back to the action here.
We're just 2 weeks away from the greatest spectacle in racing. It's the Indianapolis 500. Only on Fox, Sunday, May 24th.
All right. Hey, guys, thank you so much, man. We're already up to 17 likes here on the live stream. Don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 3,500 subscribers here. We're almost there. Help it happen here, guys. Come on. So we're going to get things back going here with about 37, 36 laps to go, which will mean that most of these drivers will have to pit at least one more time, if not everybody. So what's really going to be big here is if we see a caution shortly after this restart, that could be huge.
the race, please. Hey, do you want Mr. Bill at your car and at your bus after the race? Bus. I'm gonna need a shot. Copy. He'll be at your bus.
Racing can't be any fun when your head is completely stuffed up like that.
It's the worst.
Man, so Kyle Busch dealing with some sickness right now. So hopefully he's doing okay.
This race has been flipped upside down a couple times, and you don't know if that's going to be the end of it too. You just don't know how these cautions are going to fall, when they're going to fall.
Mama says NASCAR is the devil. Come on, Robert. That was too easy.
Must pit. They haven't pitted yet. Allmendinger, obviously, but the cars that just pitted, they can maybe make it to the end. Without a caution, these guys in the front are in trouble.
Van Gisbergen, the 97, he can probably go to about lap 75. I would try to lay down about 12 to 13 qualifying laps. Build as much lead as I can.
He might do just that. Here's SVG's comments from earlier this weekend.
Not with the tires like they are. I think there's going to be a lot of strategy tomorrow, and a lot of execution. Like we saw, Connor made a mistake and just got half a car wide in the marbles, and then he lost 3 seconds for the next few laps. So it's all going to be about executing, and I think there's going to be a lot of variables tomorrow. So yeah, I don't think it's an easy race for sure, like we've had in the past. Straight, never easy. But
Kyle is disturbed, down with the sickness, says Robert. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome.
SVG's comments after winning the pole yesterday. Van Gisbergen Chevy and Reddick's Toyota will share the front row for the
All right, heading into the restart zone here, guys. Shane Van Gisbergen and Tyler Reddick there at the front row.
Along with Wallace.
And a lot of different cars now inside the top 10. And here we go. Back lead frag racing here with 37 laps to go at Watkins Glen. A great restart from SVG. Tyler Reddick now side by side on the outside of the 97. So holding on to the lead. Oh, A.J. Allmendinger got a little loose there. Almost gets into Michael McDowell, but he takes over that third place spot. A.J. Allmendinger now behind Tyler Reddick, looking to take over second place. As you see SVG just start to pull away from the contenders. And now a great battle behind the leaders, as a lot of these cars look to get different spots here on what could be the final restart. Woo, a lot of brake lockup into the bus stop here. Very aggressive. Connor Zilic already up one spot from 12th to 11th. As you see Christopher Bell on the outside there. A tough lane to be in here on these restarts. As they come through there in turns number 4 and 5. And now head to turn number 6. Oh, and we're 3 wide here as Christopher Bell tries to make an aggressive move. Ryan Priest able to get around him. Kyle Busch under pressure now. Oh, and there's a lockup by Ryan Priest, the number 64 Mustang. And Joey Logano is officially off track here in the number 22. And oh man, what a block there by A.J. Allmendinger. The number 16 Chevy blocks the 71 Chevy of Michael McDowell.
Gibbs is your first car on tires. We'll have to watch that progression. Here he is right here. He's going to try to...
And you see here Michael McDowell holding on to 4th. Right behind him is Bubba Wallace and John Hunter Nemechek. And they stayed out. Instead of going to get new tires, Ty Gibbs, who has new tires, has currently worked his way up to 7th now. He's the first car with new tires there inside the top 10. Connor Zilic right behind him, just a couple of cars away. And we'll see if those drivers are able to get back up inside the top 5. So a great battle here. SVG holding on to the lead. He is starting to pull away from Tyler Reddick. A.J. Allmendinger trying to get to the back bumper of Reddick here for the second place. McDowell battling here on those old tires. As we see a replay here, what are we looking at? Ooh.
Pretty good one. Right into the bus stop. That's exactly what you try not to do early in these runs.
Every time I did that, I just wound up going slower. These kids, and these guys that are on the edge like that all the time. Yesterday we saw him rip the splitter, half the splitter off the car, and still came back and won the race in the O'Reilly Series race yesterday. So always on the edge.
So Tyler Reddick now trying his best to hold on to second place. SVG is just pulling away right now with 35 laps to go. Jeez. Yep, and AJ Allmendinger's right there on the back bumper of Reddick.
And that just tells you how much he's been just pacing himself throughout the day. Shane Van Gisbergen is one of the best at underplaying how good he is and the car that he has and ever showing his hand. He's going to be, he has to be.
Oh, and a lock up there by AJ Allmendinger coming into turn number 7 as that number 16 Chevy tries to get aggressive coming into the last turn down the front stretch. And man, with 34 laps to go, that could be a bad move by Allmendinger. And there goes Kai Gibbs and
save fuel. Look at this.
And those
now you're seeing what that guy's really made out of.
Yeah, and those are on tires that had 17, 18 laps on them, right, Larry? I mean, those are lap times that I would have never thought that he could run at this point on that set of tires.
Yeah,
oh, and another lock up there by Connor Zilic. And Zilic is really starting to be aggressive here, but he could be wearing down those tires quicker than he would like.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're pitting. If a caution comes out, it'll help that scenario, but if you're Gibbs, Connor Zilic, and those other guys, you heard 3-car, safe fuel.
Oh, and Connor Zilic on the inside of John Hummer Nemechek. And getting around John in the 42 Toyota, Connor Zilic has now worked his way up to 7th place. And that 88 Chevrolet looks fast as he continues to drive past other drivers here. 32 or 33 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. Ty Gibbs on the inside of Bubba Wallace, and the number 54 Toyota gets into 4th place. AJ Allmendinger gets around Tyler Reddick, and what a pass by the number 16. AJ Allmendinger now is in 2nd place. And oh man, Tyler Reddick is starting to fall off here. Here comes Michael McDowell. The number 71 Chevy has a big gain as we see Tyler Reddick back off and give that spot away. And what a move by McDowell as he's able to work that number 71 Chevrolet into a top 3 spot.
It's hard to explain to people at home how hard and how bad that feels.
And what a great run here by Michael McDowell. Bouncing back from that tough pit strategy. Oh, and here comes Connor Zilic. He's on the outside of Bubba Wallace looking to take away that 6th place spot. They're side by side. There's some contact there. And what an aggressive run by the 88. And coming into turn number 7 here, going down the front stretch with 32 laps to go. Connor Zilic continues to lock up that front right tire. And that's going to be a problem for the 88. But even with that tire rub, he is working his way up inside the top 5. And man, Tyler Reddick continues to fall backwards here. This is not a good sign for the number 45. But man, since the restart, Connor Zilic is now up 6 spots. And Ty Gibbs, the number 54 Toyota, has moved up 4 spots as well since lap 64.
Kind of a reduced rate, but right now he's having a hard time because Connor
Keith, what's up, man? How we been, brother?
Following him through traffic, so keeps a lot of pressure on him to not give up that track position. You want to maintain that.
And there goes Tyler Reddick dropping another spot there as Connor Zilic gets around the number 45 Toyota for 5th place. And guys, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any shout-outs or racing questions, hit me up with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. It really does help support the channel, guys.
It's how far from the start of pit road until you exit and get back to speed.
Well, I'm sure Mama misses you guys too.
Slowing down to get to the yellow line or getting up to speed, but yellow line to yellow line, including the stop, is somewhere around 40 seconds. We're hearing right now, they just told him about 3 or 4 laps ago, about 10 more laps. So we expect to see him in the next 6 to 7 laps.
Okay, so SVG right now is trying to gain such a lead that he's able to come off pit lane and still be able to contend for this race here. And I gotta tell you guys, SVG is just starting to pull away from everybody. He's got a 4-second lead right now on AJ Allmendinger, who's in second. Ooh. Excuse me, I got the beer burps. Hey, cheers, guys. Thanks for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you guys think about the race thus far here in the live stream, in the live chat. You can hit me up with those super chats, guys. And don't forget to please sign up for channel memberships on Tim Reynolds Show's YouTube channel. You can also click the link on the top of my YouTube page to donate any amount that you guys would like to help support the channel. And anything you guys can do to help support the channel really does mean a lot, even if that's just watching or hitting that like button or subscribing. So thank you, guys. Mrs. R, tell Tim to reset the target goal. Oh, shit. Okay. Here we go. Ask and you shall receive. Heck yeah, let's go. All right, boom. Goal reset. It's on like Donkey Kong. Who's got some super chats? Come on. Heck yeah. Woo! Talking about an earthquake, says Ghost and Robert in the chat. All right, so we got some battles going on here as Tyler Reddick is just battling to survive right now. That number 45 Toyota keeps dropping backwards here, and they're going to have to pit sooner than later. SVG is supposed to pit within the next 5 laps. Guys, he's now got a 4.5 second lead over AJ Allmendinger, who's in second. Oh, but we've got a car spinning. The number 78 Chevy spins around here. He's slow to get going. Will this bring out a caution? Oh boy. 29 laps to go. He's not gotten fired back up yet. He's just rolling through here. I think they're going to have to throw the caution flag. Oh, and Tyler Reddick makes it down pit lane before we see a caution here. Oh, this could be big. This could be big. No caution yet. We're still green flag racing. But there's a car slow on the track. All right, nothing yet here, guys. Tyler Reddick just pitted with 29 laps to go. SVG still has to pit as well. Oh, man, this is going to be close. I don't know if this car got going. There goes Tyler Reddick. He got done with his pit stop, heads out. All right, we're still green. Interesting. Steven Lynch, what's up, man? Way to shout it out like a natural commentator, dude. Steve, thank you, man. I appreciate that, guys. Mrs. Reynolds hanging out with us in the chat as well, isn't she? Thank you, baby. All right, guys, don't forget to hit us up with those super chats.
Foul right behind. And the 45 of Reddick comes back on track in 34th.
Yeah, I think they took a little bit of a gamble right there for that little spin of the 78 car, Catherine Legg. So
he was in trouble too, though. Don't forget he had slipped up and dropping spots. And his teammate is on pit road now, Bubba Wallace.
All right, so a lot of the cars that needed to pit are heading to the pit lanes now with 28 laps to go.
It's a good-looking car.
It is a good.
Bubba Wallace off of pit road.
So Connor Zilich has worked his way up inside the top 5. Chase Briscoe in the number 19 Toyota is now 6th.
That last caution, do I have enough to make it to the end? And I'm worried if I'm like Shane Van Gisbergen, Allmendinger, McDowell, if we don't get a caution, I don't know if we can make that kind of ground up because they've got to come to pit road.
And the other drivers who are in that boat, as you look down the laps since last pit, are Nemechek, Berry, and Suarez. Also probably going to need a stop. Cole Custer as well.
So SVG's getting right there on needing to pit here.
And I'm going to have to pass 3/4 of the field here.
Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds in the chat.
If I'm the 97 car. Ty Gibbs just needs to stay on race.
All right, guys, 27 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. And there's our boy Robert. Happy Mother's Day. Without you, we are nothing. Hell yeah, Robert, with the $2 Super Chat donation.
Drop a little bit of pace.
That is awesome.
To Ty Gibbs a lap.
Heck yeah, Steve. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, dude. One of my prized possessions right here.
Go short shift and run the gears long.
But what are they telling Michael McDowell? Because he just took off, made the pass on Allmendinger to move up to second spot and is pulling away from these cars. McDowell, you heard Travis Peters.
So both McDowell and Ty Gibbs have made it around A.J. Allmendinger as that number 16 Chevy is starting to fall off right now.
Might as well. You got to pit no matter what.
And thank you, Robert, with the $2 Super Chat. Dylan, what's going on, man? So right now, SVG's got the lead. Michael McDowell's in second, but he's over 5 seconds behind the leader.
Those that's not pitted, they're going to be in soon because this would basically be about splitting everything in half.
Well, shit, pulling for my mattress money, says Ghost. Thank you for the $2 Super Chat, man.
It's an unfortunate position if all these guys wind up making it on fuel.
Terry, what's up, man? So right now, both Elliott and Larson are inside the top 25. Elliott's 23rd, Larson's 24th. So not a good run for the Hendrick cars today. It's been a tough year for Hendrick Motorsports, I'm not going to lie. We're used to seeing them finishing inside the top 10, and you're just not seeing that this year from them.
Exactly what we see unfolding here today.
Van Gisbergen, as you see on the graph on the left, has less fuel than anybody else on track.
And Shane Van Gisbergen has led 66 of 74 laps here, and he's still going to stay out with 25 laps to go.
Here's Connor Zilich's radio.
Still deep fours. We're going to have to make it to the end here. That was a 4.45. Need like a 4.6 on average. Wow.
McDowell is in.
All right, Kevin. I want you to tell the people at home how we save fuel on this racetrack.
Well, we heard Larry talk about the short shifting of the shifts that you can do. You know, I always like to try to get the thing off the corner, and then you'll actually do your shifts and then back the car off to 3/4, 5/8 throttle down the straightaway, because you'll lose less time that way by making the car go through the corners at the correct speed. So that and lift early.
So right now, fuel strategy's playing a big part in this one, guys. With 25 laps to go here at Watkins Glen, SVG has got to head to the pits at some point here, and it should be happening any lap.
Josh Berry and Kyle Larson have also made a pit stop.
And here comes SVG. The leader will pit here with 24 laps to go. And I think SVG has a big enough lead. He could end up being able to come out and contend for this race. But we're going to have to see what happens. Ty Gibbs takes over the lead. And look who's right behind him. Connor Zilich in the number 88 Chevrolet, baby.
Yeah, and as I look at these lap times.
Let's go, Dinger. Who's going to take home the trophy today, Tim? I'm not sure, man. I'd put my money on SVG, but right now with this pit strategy, we're going to have to see if he's got what it takes to go back and get the lead.
Nemechek and Elliott are in. So is Bowman.
And if it runs green right here, I mean, Larry, you tell me if I'm wrong. Even if Connor Zilich or some of these guys can't make it, there's going to be several cars that try to make this.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There may be some not make it. We saw it yesterday in the Raleigh Series race, but somebody's going to make it.
Somebody will.
And the problem for Van Gisbergen is that two of those somebodies are in the top two positions. Gibbs
Yep.
and Zilich both stopped at lap 61. Now Chase Briscoe's in fourth place. Here's their discussion about this economy run.
Just remember, as smooth as you are with your throttle inputs, the less fuel we'll use. We are right on the number. Will be a short shift? No short shift. Just manage your throttle inputs.
Comfortable with what he sees. Don't change anything. Smooth with your throttle inputs, and we're right on our number. Doing good so far. 19 Briscoe.
All right, so a lot of these drivers right on the cusp of being able to make it here. Oh, Ghost with another $2 super chat. After pulling from his mattress money, he says, a hug to mama working while Tim plays movie star. Appreciate you there, Ghost, with a $2 super chat. Let's go.
I'm confident that I can save you this fuel.
Especially with the lead they got.
That's right.
Like back there, Allmendinger's got a pit third. The lead they've got over Briscoe right now.
Yeah, I bet you. You got Zillage with 2 seconds behind you. That's the gap I have to manage. Just be here, be safe. Start to ease off on the throttles. Half throttle down that straightaway.
All right, guys, on lap 79, we'll have 22 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. Connor Zillage currently in second, trying to battle to get to the leader, Ty Gibbs, in the number 54 Toyota.
On the same strategy, Zillage, Briscoe, and Dillon have all been told to save fuel.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm nervous about with the 54 is that
Put in some padding back in Tie-Dye's mattress here. Look at that, Robert with the $2 super chat. Thank you, brother. Let's go.
Regan?
Well, Kevin, I just went down and checked with the 88 crew chief over.
All right, guys, please don't make sure you hit that like button and subscribe.
All I got was a shoulder shrug, and it didn't look like a convincing shoulder shrug to me at that moment right there. And the three.
Oh, Dylan, without a doubt, got to cook some dinner tonight.
Same result.
Don't have much food to cook with, though.
No reason not to try.
That's right. At the end of the day, maybe they don't know, but that's the one.
As a matter of fact, I think the only food I got to cook is frozen, so that's going to be tough.
His answer was exactly what I thought it would be. Somebody's going to try to make it, and these guys aren't in the Gibbs and Zillage position like Briscoe and Dillon. They've been back there just saving gas from the beginning of the run.
So Shane Van Gisbergen came back on track around 24th spot. He is up to 21st, and he needs to gain 1.3 seconds a lap on the leader to have a chance of getting there before the checkered flag waves. Here's his radio.
We just did our pace for 23 laps, so we'll get most of the ones that are back in that will probably get to. Yeah, I think you're going to have to go get most of these guys. They're saving. Tires are older.
In other words, you're on your own.
Yeah, right, pretty much.
All right, guys, so 20 laps to go here on lap 80. Ty Gibbs has the lead, but it's fuel strategy right now that's playing a big part into who's going to be able to win this race. As we see here, hey, good for Joey Logano. He's been able to get back out onto the track there, trying to get some points there in the number 22 Ford Mustang. But Gibbs and the number 54 Toyota is your leader here at Watkins Glen. All right. All right, thank you, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be right back. Going to take a little restroom break. All right, the action's picking up, too. All right, we're back. All right. Mr. Tell Me, how do you have a good day? Hope to see you on Monday Night Raw. Dylan, absolutely, man. Hope you have a great Mother's Day as well, brother. Thank you for hanging out with us here on the channel. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, to all of my subscribers. Appreciate you all, man. Jay, what's up, man? Going to get something out of the freezer? Woo, there you go, Jay. AJ Allmendinger for the win, says Jeffrey. Heck yeah, dude, let's go. Mrs. Reynolds chiming in the chat as well. Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. All right, here we go. So 19 laps to go. Ty Gibbs still with the lead here. Connor Zillage closing that gap, though. Whew. Mrs. Reynolds, we've been brutal to each other tonight. Bunch of Netherlands. Robert, appreciate the honesty, man. All right, so SVG slowly making his way through the field here as the number 97 Chevy was able to get tires and fuel, but gave up the lead here with just under 30 laps to go. And now he's got 19 or 18 laps to get back up towards the leaders. A lot of these guys in the front are saving fuel right now, so he's got a big possibility of being able to win this race. And guys, don't forget, next week we will be live here on Tim Reynolds Show for the NASCAR All-Star Race at Dover. And guys, can't wait to check that out and be here with you guys for that live stream play-by-play. Let's go.
The top 12 cars all on the same strategy as we see our aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear, tried, tested, proven.
All right, so Connor Zilich in second in the 88 Chevrolet, Ty Gibbs in first in the number 54 Toyota.
That's the 88 you hear using that draft. Gibbs missed a little bit coming up through the S, is starting to slip around a little bit too. He's gonna
wow, and guys, Shane Van Gisbergen has already made it up to 12th place here in about 5 laps. Man, SVG could be a car to be reckoned with before this race is over.
Where the 54 car is, other than off of what it looks like on the racetrack right now. But Connor Zilich has definitely closed that gap, and now he's almost on the back bumper of that 54 car, Ty Gibbs.
Well, Gibbs over the last few laps.
Well, need to get a new NASCAR hat, I guess, huh?
In between him, he had a 2-second lead, but Logano, 16 laps down, really raced him hard and slowed him down, and now that gap is down to right there, as you see, Connor on his bumper.
So that's first and second, 0.4 of a second.
Ooh, so Connor Zilich closing the gap here as he locks up that front right tire again. Man, Connor Zilich is not afraid to get aggressive here.
Chastain, Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon, Briscoe, none of whom are going to lay over.
Yeah, the crazy part is that lap he was 2 seconds faster than our leader.
Mama, this is for the turn out the lights later. Ooh, there you go, Ghost. Appreciate you there, dog. Bro code. Got my back, buddy. I appreciate you.
Not factoring in getting by other cars.
That's right. I don't see it.
Thank you for the $2 super chat from our boy Ghost.
Superman behind here, and he's got a hell of a cape behind him, but without a caution, I don't see him catching some of those front runners.
19 seconds back, Clint, with 17 laps to go.
Yeah, I think there's a real possibility if he doesn't get hung up too much here, Clint. Well, in traffic, like this is not what he needs right here. He needs to catch him in a brake zone and go right by him, but this is what'll save those guys from him catching them, is catching them in the wrong spot like he did with that 77 car.
So 16 laps to go here. SVG now gets around Hocevar for the 11th place position. Will SVG in the number 97 Chevrolet have enough laps to go to get up towards the leader? And he gets around Todd Gilliland. So already we see here Shane Van Gisbergen is inside the top 10.
So that's the wrong way.
And Danny Hamlin on the inside of Ross Chastain as the number 11 Toyota gets around the number 1 Chevrolet. And Chastain drops back to 9th. Oh, but here comes Connor Zilich. Zilich is on the back bumper of Ty Gibbs. The number 54 Toyota through the bus stop has a Challenger right behind him. And this lead could be in trouble. Connor Zilich looking to take the lead away from Ty Gibbs. And the rookie in the NASCAR Cup Series is one of the best road course prospects we've seen in quite a while, as this road course racer looks to get that 88 Chevrolet into victory lane. Yo! And a $5 super chat donation from our boy Robert here on the channel. Says, baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. And we've got 15 laps to go here at Watkins Glen.
Definitely made quick work of all that traffic. See all those.
And guys, SVG has already worked his way up to 8th. And oh my goodness, I think we're going to see the 97 be a problem when it comes to the end of this race.
Okay, I'm trying to win this race, and you want me to what? Save gas?
But he's able to do that a little bit more than Gibbs is. Being able to follow him, be in his draft, be able to use, save when you want to instead of when you have to, like Gibbs does.
Ooh, and Connor Zilic is closing that gap, and oh no, Bubba Wallace goes around! Will they throw the caution? The 23 trying to get back on the racetrack here, and he does! That will avoid a yellow flag. Wow, that was close.
That takes me back to the front side of this, and what I saw in Logano. When Logano was racing him to get a lap back, it really hindered Gibbs' speed. He got away from him, but a 2-second lead, and it got swallowed up as soon as he got to race.
Oh, and SVG trying to make his way through the field as Connor Zilic locks up the tires again. That's at least 10 or 12 times that Connor Zilic has locked up that front right tire. As SVG gets around Chris Buescher for the 7th place spot. The number 97 Chevrolet has got 14 laps to go to get up towards the leaders.
Chris Buescher for 7th place, and he's now 14.5 seconds back with 14 laps to go.
Ooh, chicken and coleslaw from Publix. Let's go, Jeffrey. Stephen Lynch saying SVG's going to get it. Dude, he's closing the gap right now, Stephen Lynch. I'm telling you, this is incredible. This matchup's going great. This race is going great.
It's fun. It's fun to watch. Yeah. You want to talk about a rabbit to run down and chase. And if anybody can do it, it's that guy.
And you see just how much he had left in his car. That's the amazing part, right? On those old tires before, he ran that 13.0, he ran a 12.99 actually.
And SVG now in 7th. Still battling here.
Is the fact that he can make those.
Love me some Publix food, man. Publix is the shit.
And I think this time is only going to get easier as it goes. Their tires are wearing out, they're saving fuel, and his tires are fresh, and he's going to roll. And these spots aren't so tight together. He can onesie-twosie him as he goes instead of having to pass.
All right, so we got a battle here as the front cars continue to try to save. Both Michael McDowell and Shane Van Gisbergen have enough to make it to the end of the race, and they're both inside the top 10.
He just told his crew, this is badass. This is fun.
And look, it's not that far. Just saw them exit the bus stop, and here he comes in the end. And like I said, the cars that he's going to pass now.
Guys, SVG is coming. The 97 Chevy is coming, dude. He is going to catch these guys. I'm telling you. I am telling you guys, if you're seeing what I'm seeing, that 97 Chevy has got the speed to make it up to the front. I'm telling you.
And they're all on old tires. He's not in fuel saving mode, and he's on newer tires, so he's got twice the things going for him.
It just shows you how much he had in reserve, how much they were pulling the reins back on that thoroughbred.
And there goes Shane Van Gisbergen. He gets around Austin Cindric for the 6th place spot as the 97 Chevy makes his way up towards the front. And guys, SVG refuses to go down without a fight. And guys, up at the front, we're still seeing gas-saving measures from Ty Gibbs.
That might be the saving grace. They are pulling the reins back on these cars, so maybe they can run. You're going to have to see what they're made out of, too, when they can make it into their fuel window.
So here we go, guys. 12 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. And Connor Zilic has got to the back bumper here of Ty Gibbs. And this could be a race for the lead. And there it is, the 88 right on the back bumper of the number 54 Toyota. As you see, Ty Gibbs downshift there. They're still in gas-saving mode as Zilic gets a little loose, but now coming down the front stretch. The number 88's right there on the 54 of Ty Gibbs.
Yeah, they're on the same straightaway now.
Oh, and Connor Zilic locking up the tires again. How many flat spots does this dude have? Are you kidding me? Oh my. Oh my. We've got 11 laps to go. And oh no! Cars are spinning out! Oh no! There's a car there! There's the caution coming out! A car is yet to get around! Oh, and there it goes! Oh my goodness! Connor Zilic locks up the tires! Trying to get around Ty Gibbs in the bus stop! It didn't work! But he's right there on the back bumper! Zilic wants this lead bad! But Ty Gibbs, smooth going, did not give up the lead there in the bus stop as they come to turn number 6 and 7 with 11 laps to go. Oh my goodness! And SVG has made easy work of Kyle Busch and McDowell, and now he's in 5th place. Woo! This is coming down to the nitty-gritty here, guys.
For the leaders.
Oh my goodness.
A 117 to Van Gisbergen's 113.7. That was the 88 radio. It may be too little too late.
It is. He's there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was over 3 seconds on the 88 car that time. So now we're gonna see what this.
Guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, please. If you have any shout outs you guys want to ask or any racing questions, hit me up with those super chats. And guys, there it goes again. Smoke just keeps coming out of that right front of Connor Zilic, but he continues to close the gap here on the 54 Toyota of Ty Gibbs. This is an excellent race here, guys, but Shane Van Gisbergen has just got around Austin Dillon for 4th place. He's now at the back bumper of Chase Briscoe for 3rd. Connor Zilic and Ty Gibbs better watch out. The average last caution happens with 10 laps to go as SVG gets on the inside of Chase Briscoe, and the number 97 Chevy gets around the 19 Toyota, and now SVG's in 3rd. He's looking to chase down them leaders here, baby. Oh my! This is going. I hope it stays green. I hope it stays green right now because the front 2 cars have to save gas, and SVG can put pedal to the metal right now. Oh, this is good.
And NASCAR adding 10 laps to the length of this race for 2026 has made this a real nail-biter.
Yeah, it was always a little bit too short. And then I think the way that it made this pit window and the way that it made this scenario...
Woo! SVG in 4 laps has cut the lead by 7 seconds. Are you kidding me?
Well, he's got a right front down. Told you.
Oh no! Connor Zilic has got a flat tire! No, the 88! Locked it up too many times, and now SVG is in 2nd place. And the number 97 Chevy looking to take down the leader, and it's only a matter of time.
Oh, and Shane Van Gisbergen on a completely different strategy is now once again within sight of the lead. He and Michael McDowell on the same strategy. McDowell back up to 6th, having a real good day.
Yeah, and he's going to be leading.
Man, poor Connor Zilic, man. He's going to have to pit here with a flat right front tire, and this is tough. Tough for Zilic, man.
Somewhere around in there on the racetrack. That car pitted, Kevin.
Yeah,
It went to pit road and took tires.
Yeah, well, he's going to be the leader here in a couple
And now SVG right there by the leader, looking to take the lead away from Ty Gibbs. Here comes the 97 Chevy as he gets around Ty Gibbs. SVG has somehow made it all the way back to the lead after pitting with 28 laps to go. SVG in 20 laps has made it from 21st place to 1st place, and your new leader here at Watkins Glen Road Course, it's SVG in the number 97 Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing. What an accomplishment as you start to see SVG pull away from Ty Gibbs. Unless we see a caution here, ladies and gentlemen, this is SVG's race to win here at Watkins Glen. What a dominant performance by SVG in the number 97 Chevrolet Racing Team for Trackhouse Racing. Wow!
And I think he will.
Wow!
Kind of not in position to win the race if you're the 54 right now, so you might as well just take a second or third place and get out of here with a good finish. You don't need to run out of gas because that is 100% detrimental.
I don't think any of us were fans of Travis Peterson's strategy when we heard him explain it to Michael McDowell, but it looks as if this is going to work out for them.
It is.
We had him rode off.
Yes.
I mean, that's a fact. We really did.
Guys, gotta give it to Michael McDowell's crew chief. A great strategy. Oh no! Our car is slow on the track! Oh no! If the caution comes out here, this could change this game up completely. 7 laps to go. Number 54 is slow on the racetrack. He's got some damage, but no caution flag yet. No caution flag yet.
We ran some more math. When Van Gisbergen got back up to speed, in 17 laps, he made up 29 seconds.
Wow.
Guys, SVG made up 17 seconds in just 20 laps. Are you kidding me? Wow! Guys, don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit us up with those super chats. Man, this is incredible. We got over 50 people watching this live stream. Let's go. Wow. And guys, pitch strategy is the name of the game. Michael McDowell and Shane Van Gisbergen have pulled it off terrifically as the number 71 is now at the back bumper of Ty Gibbs, and he's looking to pass him for a second place finish here with 6 laps to go. Good old bacon cheeseburger. Yummy. Oh, and Michael McDowell to the inside of Ty Gibbs. The number 71 Chevy looking to take away that spot, and he will. Michael McDowell gets around Ty Gibbs for second place here at Watkins Glen. What a great run for the number 71 Chevrolet Racing Team. And Ty Gibbs, who's in fuel-saving mode right now, will have to accept third place as he drops back. This is now a 2-car race, but will McDowell have anything for SVG? I'm not sure he will with 5 laps to go here, guys. This is SVG Shane Van Gisbergen's race to win here in this one.
Second, 14th, 23rd with Osamar.
How about RCR? This is a great day. Good rebound for that 8.
Heck yeah, Mrs. Reynolds. Love you.
And we wanted to in Texas, but both RCR cars very strong. 5th and 6th right now. Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch.
Looking like
How about that, guys? The RCR cars, 5th and 6th. Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch having a great run here at Watkins Glen.
First forward in the race is behind them. That's Austin Cindric. And then Tyler Reddick trying to hold on for a top 10 finish. Regan?
Well, Mike, keep an eye on the 8 car right now also as they came down the back straightaway this most recent time by. They just gave him the all clear that he's got enough fuel. He can go race these other 2 cars if he wants to right now.
So Kyle Busch currently 6th with 4th place in sight and possibly 3rd.
So, guys, tough break for Connor Zilich after having to pit because of that flat right front tire. He's now all the way in 28th place now. So a tough day there for the 88 Chevrolet. He was looking like a contender, but unfortunately the pitch strategy worked against Connor Zilich here.
In 8th place with Allmendinger 9th after a pit stop at lap 80. His tires are 9 laps fresher than Reddick's. So Allmendinger trying to work his way back up into a great finish here.
Yeah, both of those cars, 45 of Reddick when they pitted definitely thought that they were the way that this whole thing has cycled.
So SVG continues to pull away here.
It has made that the preferred strategy.
Now lead over 6 seconds here on Michael McDowell. What a dominant performance here by SVG. Wow. Dude, Steve, you called it, bro. Stevie here. Stevie Lynch, man, he called it. SVG for the win.
Not that they already didn't know.
I want to point out something.
Glad to see the Bush having a good day, says Jay. Hey, Jay, thanks for hanging out with us, man.
This is something that we have longed for.
Public sub? Oh, don't say that, Jeffrey. I missed public sub so bad. Oh.
To not only make it on fuel, but the fall off was real today at Watkins Glen, and he proved that. Shane Van Gisbergen. Tires matter once again. Horsepower change for the road courses,
and really, this is what you're looking for every week.
Yes.
Like this is the type of tire fall off that you want to see, where you can put tires on and make a difference.
And that is reinforced by Michael McDowell's day, because McDowell's laps are only a couple of tenths off Van Gisbergen's at this point. He stopped within a lap of Van Gisbergen, and the two of them, I mean, they're about a second ahead of the field per lap, with the exception of, say, Allmendinger and right now Blaney.
The other guys with fresh tires.
Yeah.
Allmendinger and Blaney.
Connor Zilic just set the fastest lap of the race, but he's mired back in 25th after he came in for tires just 5 laps ago.
All right, guys, 2 laps to go as SVG comes to the start-finish line. Michael McDowell about 7 seconds behind the leader. So with 2 laps to go, unless we get a caution here, this is going to be SVG's race to win.
2 laps to go. And Shane Van Gisbergen is going to have the whole rest of the NASCAR Cup Series scratching their head, analyzing data, and again trying to figure out how, why, what are we missing, and where do we find it?
Well, and they know where it's at. And he's been here for, a couple years, and they've analyzed it and analyzed it and analyzed it, and at this point, they're not going to find it. They're not going to find it unless they take their driver out and put him in.
I agree. Nothing you can do about it.
So SVG holding on to the lead. We should stay green here all the way to the end.
Second, fifth, sixth, and eighth with the Toyotas. Third,
Kyle Busch has got around Austin Dillon for 5th place here. A great finish for Kyle Busch in the number 5th place position here in the number 8 Chevrolet. Austin Dillon, as the white flag comes out, SVG holds on to the lead, and now if a caution flag comes out, SVG will be your winner. As we see the 97 Chevy coast around turn number 1, and he's got 6 more turns to go till he makes it to victory lane.
Myers asked us if he could make the playoffs. And you look over here.
Tim, should we order you some hot food? Absolutely, Robert. Order me some hot food, man. Let's go. Robert's been one hell of a day. Wish others would have donated in, but hey, great challenge. Ghost, thank you so much, man. You and Robert were absolutely awesome. And thank you guys so much, man, for the support here. It really does mean a lot, guys, as I start my new journey here, guys. I'm trying to do this channel full-time here coming up soon, so it's going to be a big step for me. And it really means a lot to see all the support from you guys day in and day out. It really means a lot to me, man. All right, and here we go. 2 more corners to go.
In 16th, 6 points above the 17th place car.
Down by almost 30 seconds. Going to win by easy.
And here we go, coming down the front stretch, your winner and racing fans, your winner here for the 2026 NASCAR Cup Series road course race at Watkins Glen International. It's none other than SVG Shane Van Gisbergen in the number 97 Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing. Dominates here at Watkins Glen, and the pit strategy that paid off for Shane Van Gisbergen for SVG gets him in victory lane here for his first win in the 2026 NASCAR Cup Series. What a big win for Trackhouse Racing and for SVG, as Shane Van Gisbergen proves once again why he's one of the best road course racers in the NASCAR Cup Series, as he was able to lead over 80% of the laps here today. And the pit strategy at the end, pitting with 28 laps to go, and coming out in 21st place, SVG was able to make up ground on all the leaders who had to save because of a fuel-saving strategy, and because of that, and the great racing by SVG, the number 97 Chevrolet makes it into victory lane at Watkins Glen International and this road course race. What a terrific performance by Shane Van Gisbergen. A big win for him in the number 97 Chevy team for Trackhouse Racing here at Watkins Glen. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel for more NASCAR news and NASCAR live stream play-by-plays right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go, and congratulations to Shane Van Gisbergen, your winner here at Watkins Glen for the 2026 NASCAR Cup Series race in the number 97 Chevy for Trackhouse Racing.
Darn sure kicked their butts on this racetrack.
Wow. Wow. So what a win there for SVG. And guys, let's get into the top 10 here. And man, a great finish for Michael McDowell. Getting second here in the number 71 Chevy. A good performance there for Michael McDowell. Ty Gibbs ends up finishing third, doing the fuel-saving strategy here in the number 54 Toyota. Chase Briscoe finishes fourth here in the number 19 Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. Tyler Reddick rounds out the top five here, as we see Tyler Reddick finishes fifth in the number 45 Toyota here at Watkins Glen. Austin Dillon, a great finish for him as well. Sixth in the number 3 Chevrolet here for RCR. AJ Allmendinger ends up finishing 7th in the number 16 Chevrolet. Kyle Busch ends up finishing 8th in the number 8 Chevy. Austin Cindric finishes 9th in the number 2 Ford Mustang. And John Hunter Nemechek in the number 42 Toyota rounds out the top 10. And man, SVG is burning them tires down, baby. What a burnout here, man. Look at the rubber coming off those tires. I think he just burned one of the tires down, man. He's got a flat rear tire after that burnout. Way to go, SVG, baby. Wow.
Just seen one of the greatest performances in the history of road racing in NASCAR.
Again.
Mrs. Rail fan, what's up? Hometown track is SVG. Dinger did amazing. McDowell too. Heck yeah, guys. Thank you so much, man. Wow. What a win by SVG. What a victory. Wow. Incredible, man. Incredible. This guy dominated SVG. Shane Van Gisbergen probably had one of the most dominating performances on a road course here in the NASCAR Cup Series in the number 97 Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing.
All the high fives. What a day for this entire team. There's his pit crew. Talked about the
and his pit crew celebrating with him as he daps up everybody there. This was a full team effort. That last pit stop went so smoothly for SVG, and he had enough left in the tank. And there's the rugby ball. And SVG gonna sign it. And now he's gonna kick that rugby ball into the stands. And the celebration there, as we see somebody gets it.
Shane, you had to come in and pit. You blended in about 26th with 24 laps to go. You absolutely put on a clinic. How did you do it, especially this time in a number that means so much to you, your first time winning here in the 97?
Yeah, you're right. Unbelievable to win with 97. Yeah, Super Bowl Chevy was great. Thank you to Trackhouse. We weren't very good in practice, and then qualifying was amazing. Good tweaks, and then today, so what a race car. And then Stephen made great calls. I wasn't sure how it was going to work, and then to run them down like that, very, very special to do 2 in a row.
7th career win for SVG, his first in the number 97.
You know, you've been working on your racecraft in NASCAR, learning these ovals. That's what we primarily do. But when you come here and you get to run on road courses, How much fun is it to show everybody here what you're capable of? This is your wheelhouse.
Oh, for sure, but it's not easy. Everyone's really good. There was a lot of pressure there, and I think McDowell was good, Connor was good, Tyler Reddick. There were some really good guys and a lot of pressure, so just stoked for these guys, to execute every facet of our game, and speechless. It's so cool.
Way to go, SVG.
Congratulations. Shane Van
Gets
Gisbergen.
68 points gained here after finishing first. He's now 16th in the point standings. And what a great run for Shane Van Gisbergen. So he was 29 seconds behind the leader. With 18 laps, he gained the lead back. In 18 laps, down almost 30 seconds behind the leader. At position number 27, I thought it was 21st. It was 27th, guys. Wow! What a race for SVG. Scotty Day says, where Bell coming in? Good question here, man. Let me go ahead and check for you. Bell did not finish inside the top 10. And he didn't even finish inside the top 20. Christopher Bell finishing 21st. A tough finish for the number 20 Toyota Racing team. Even Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott didn't do good today here, guys. The Hendrick cars that are normally really good here on these road courses were not good here today. Tough break. Connor Zilich ends up finishing 20th in the number 88 Chevy, but man, tough day for him. There's Michael McDowell.
To get yourself all the way back up to second place. Up and down day, had some strategy stuff going on, a little bit of everything. It's been a rough stretch for this number 71 team. How good does this result feel?
Ghost, appreciate you, brother.
It's great. It's great to get this Go Bowling Chevrolet in the top 5.
So second top 5 finish this season for Michael McDowell. A great finish for him there, and guys, that's going to do it here for us on Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show, one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for the 2026 NASCAR Cup Series road course race at Watkins Glen International. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast and this live play-by-play and reaction for the NASCAR Cup Series. Please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, sign up for channel memberships that are now live on my YouTube channel as well. And on that YouTube channel page, you can also click the link on the top of the page to donate any amount that you guys would like. So don't forget to help support the channel any way you can. And thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Peace out, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your NASCAR Racing Sunday. God bless you guys. And again, happy Mother's Day, guys, from Tim Reynolds Show to you guys, to all of your mothers or people that are moms out there. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to tell all the moms out there how much they really mean to you in your lives. And hey, God bless every single one of y'all. Thank you for hanging out and supporting the channel here today. Peace out, everybody. Ghost, appreciate you. Robert as well. Robert, you and Tim enjoy hanging from the ceiling, fam. I'm gonna play it safe over here on the washing machine, says our boy Ghost. And Robert also says, Ghost, simple reduction in calories will fix that. Heck yeah. Proud of Dinger and McDowell, says Miss Railfan. Heck yeah. Thank you for hanging out with us, Miss. And Robert and Ghost, appreciate y'all, man. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and help support the channel any way you can. Peace out, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. We'll see you guys next time here on Tim Reynolds Show. Peace out.